wearing makeup, y'all, and we're ready to do this.
Welcome back to That Big D&D Energy. It's been a minute. We're going to try to get this episode out on time. We'll see what fucking happens there. I am your DM.
Oh, yeah!
Aaron, man. And joining us today is, you know him, you love him, Scott Shoemaker.
Greetings, mortals. Nizran is here. I'm super excited to be here. Let's get this story rolling.
Absolutely. Next in the order, we've got Wesley Van Hoosen.
What's up? My name's Wesley. I'm 27. I'm really horny. No, cut that. What's up, y'all? How's it going? Super excited to play today.
Absolutely.
Who are you?
Next.
Cut the horny part.
Don't
Who
lie.
are you? Like, who do you play?
Oh, I play Ladles and Jelly Spoons, Eros Eladrin.
Oh my god.
So hot. All right, next to the order, we've got Dustin Sutliff.
What's up, everybody? It's time to put some boots in asses. Let's go.
Yeah.
And what's your name, Boots and Asses?
Candyman.
Boots, ass, boots.
It's like
boots, ass,
cat and boots, except boots and asses. I love it. Last in the order, we've got Allison Mann.
Hello, this is Flint, and I have a milkshake, but it's not made with real milk because that gives me the shits and makes me grumpy.
Does it bring all the monsters to the yard?
Or the boys.
Or the boys?
Or the boys, thank God. Or the elves. Fuck the elves.
Okay. All right. Well,
Hey,
let's do a
I'm
little
an
bit
elf.
of it. Yeah, exactly. Let's
Okay, fuck all the elves except for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's do a little bit of a recap. Guys, last time you learned after defeating the giant opalescent glass Mercury-like Minotaur a lot about yourselves. Eros, you learned that your mother, or what, it seems like she sold you.
That bitch.
Almost. You don't know what was on that sheet of paper that she signed, but yeah. It seems like she
It could
sold
have been
you.
her soul.
Flint, you tried to go through your memory, and it just kept repeating over and over and over again. You still have the character theory that you have Alzheimer's.
Yep.
Beautiful. Which would make a lot of sense, but no. So next, we've got Nezran.
I don't remember!
Nezran, you saw, after trying to force yourself not to see, you watching...
A very unpleasant time for me.
The Psycho Knight, surrounded by a giant cloud of black, crackling, magical energy force of some kind. And there were a bunch of other of your race also trapped behind this cloud, and you crawling up some stairs to a box, and then everything went black as soon as you opened it. And then Candyman, you revisited the memory of you running out on your home and family to go and find your father while taking his bow. You all also saw Candyman's dad, Colt Candy, shoot Trish Sato in the back, thus paralyzing her forever, and you don't know why.
I really thought it was my massive dong, but...
But it was not. It turns out it was a bullet.
I guess I
Turns
dodged
out.
a bullet with that one.
Ayo.
Wow.
But Trish didn't.
Yeah, right.
Jesus
But yeah, you
Christ.
guys learned a lot about each other, and you also learned a lot about Colt, who was able to get whatever was possessing him out of his body for a hot second and say, I didn't mean to do that, it wasn't supposed to be like that, before, the thing repossessed him, and then spider legs came out of his back, and he crawled off into the night, into the maze.
And this was the same creature that we had encountered in the mines of Phandelver, right?
Yes. Back
Yes.
in Phandalin, he, whatever this thing was, possessed the dwarf, Gundren, this dwarf had hired you to do this job in the first place. You managed to rescue him, or rather, Hal managed to rescue him, and take care of whatever it was, but it did sink into the ground, and you didn't see it up until that point. Yeah. After that, you guys managed to go into the next area where you found a boat that lifted you into the air via water, like kind of an upside-down waterfall, taking you out above the maze, which was a beautiful sight, and into the clouds, which brought you to where we are now. A very Roman or Greco-Roman-esque architecture temple where you saw a small woman that was being poured over by a waterfall, who you didn't get a good look at their face very well at first, but they were holding the trident materia in the center of their body. And as this person looked up, you noticed it was Umberlee, the water goddess. And after you made eye contact with this goddess, she became enraged and turned into a very massive, forceful wall of water, almost as a giant water elemental. And two satyrs appeared.
Sexy satyrs.
With glowing white eyes. And with that, everybody roll initiative.
Oh, fuck.
You're jumping right into the fucking fight here.
Right into it, yeah,
12.
yeah.
Nat 20, baby!
Somebody's ready to go.
15.
I need to write down my rolls.
11.
Write down my Swiss rolls.
Eros, up at the top of the order is you, just beating Umberlee by 1. Lucky you.
Wow.
Right, what do you got?
Nice, broski.
Okay, well...
And actually, let me kind of set the scene for you guys a little bit better.
Yeah.
So you are up in the clouds, but there is this floating temple around you with this Greco-Roman architecture.
What was that? One more time?
Shut up. Greco-Roman architecture around you. There are pillars, there are platforms floating in the clouds, and you do get the impression, after looking around, I'm not even going to make you roll anything, you can walk among these platforms and pillars and things of that nature. To get over to Umberlee. You don't really know what the situation is, but at the center of this wall of water, this water elemental-esque thing, is the trident materia, blocked by 2 of these shadowy-looking satyrs.
Okay, and so can we walk on the clouds, or is it just onto the pillars?
You don't know yet. You do not know. When it's your turn, I will allow you to make a perception check if you would like.
Okay.
But yeah, she's about, I want to say she's about 50 feet away from you. Okay. And the satyrs are about 35.
Okay. Is she prone to anything? Not prone. Is she, like, vulnerable to anything?
Go ahead and make me
Sure
an intelligence check.
All right, Jimothy. That is going to be a 15.
With a 15, water and electricity don't mix super well, but again, this is a goddess, so you don't know for sure if that'll do any extra damage or if that'll just, hurt her.
Sure. Well, I'm gonna go for it because that was my first thought too, to be quite honest. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast a 2nd level witch bolt just to kind of test the waters for it. So I'm gonna look at her and I'm gonna hold up my staff and yell like, "I'm Rick James, bitch!" And then
absolutely.
And then I will roll for attack. No, that's a nat 1.
Oh, pew.
This has been happening to me so much lately.
Eros, you are directly behind Flint as you try to shoot off this powerful magic spell. Flint, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no!
I hate you.
You're so stout, you have no dexterity.
Starting off with a bang.
And I rolled a fucking 3.
Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. Eros, I'm gonna need you to roll your damage as you clip Flint in the shoulder.
Do you want me to roll like reduced damage or?
Nope.
Oh shit.
Nope. Your full damage. Oh my god.
That is 8 damage. That's
right,
8
Flint.
lightning damage.
You take 8 lightning damage.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
So I'm gonna say this is what happened. I'm standing.
Ow, fucker.
I'm standing on this tiny listeners precipice of a stone that we're standing on, and I lose my footing and I clip fucking Flint. Can I take a movement before the end of this?
You can absolutely move if
I'm
you want.
gonna go ahead and hop to this kind of stone here.
Okay. Yes.
So I just
hop
just like literally like 2 o'clock of where I'm already standing. So
absolutely.
just a little
so you
bit,
move your
like 5
about
feet
10
towards.
feet, 10 feet
10,
somewhere in there. A bit closer to your what seems to be enemies. And as you clip Flint in the shoulder, Umberlee, although it doesn't have this water elemental have a very well defined face, but you can tell it looks a little confused as that happens. Next in the order, we've got Umberlee. Umberlee is actually going to. You see Umberlee grow bigger and bigger, and then all of a sudden, she starts to sink into the cracks of this temple-like area and disappears.
What? I'm gonna call out to her. I'm gonna go, hey, water girl, come back.
Water bitch! Oh, water bitch!
You do not see where she went. Cool. So that is gonna be her turn. Nothing happens. Nezran, it is your turn. You are next.
I'm going to use my... Here, I'll just... Yep, that's how I move. So I'm going to move up and around this circle.
Okay, so you are kind of on like a floating stone-esque circle area. I know that you said you wanted to know if you could walk on the clouds surrounding you.
I did. So I want to... As I'm walking over to another one of the paths, or one of the stone paths, I want to take a look down and look at the clouds, see if they're stable enough to stand on, or if we will just fall to our deaths.
Give me a perception check. Normally I'd make you do investigation for this part, but go ahead and give me a perception check.
That's a nat 20!
Holy shit, yep, yes sir. So you see as Eros is moving from stone to stone, you notice these stones kind of sinking into the clouds a little bit, but not so much so that the stone actually sinks into the clouds. These clouds actually look rather dense. You get the impression that you could totally walk on the clouds if you wanted to in this area right now.
All right. With that, I'm going to then finish out my movement. I'm going to move across this stone, and I'm just going to move to the center and just hop down off of this platform next to Eros and sort of jump down into the clouds. And then I'm going to... I'm actually going to cast Misty Step.
So go ahead and make me, as you kind of step down into the clouds before you cast your Misty Step, give me a dexterity saving throw. You feel this force of wind cross over you, and you hear it coming before it gets the chance to lash out at you, and whatever it is that lashed out at you misses.
All right, and then I'm going to, so I feel this wind buffet me, and then I'm going to cast my Misty Step, and I'm going to Misty Step onto the platform that is right across from the leftmost satyr.
So you're going to head toward kind of the central part of the temple where the satyrs are, and where Umberlee just was. Okay. Cool. And what else do you do?
And then I'm just going to shout at this satyr. I'm going to be like, hey, fucker! And then I'm going to throw my dagger at him as a bonus action.
Wait. You're going to say, hey, you get off of my cloud.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and, throw your dagger.
That's a 22.
You are rolling quite well today, sir. Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Okay, that is
The only reason I believe him is because he's doing it on D&D.
You're right, exactly, yeah.
You can see it,
It's a 5.
See the numbers? 5 damage? Okay. Cool. Alrighty. Awesome.
That's fair.
So yeah, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Alright, next in the order is that satyr you just hit. That satyr is going to... Let's see what he does.
Suck it.
This satyr is very surprised that you've thrown a dagger at it. And I'm not going to make it do what it normally would do in this situation. However, it is definitely going to run up on you and try to ram you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Does a 15 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, so you take... Holy shit. Okay, so it's 2d4 damage. So he rolled 2 4s. You take 8 damage.
Oh my god. Ugh. Ugh. And I get hit right in the center of my chest, and I feel some ribs kind of crack a little bit.
And also, I'm going to need you to make a strength saving throw.
Ooh, okay, alright. Strength saving throw, that is going to be a 7, Chief.
Yeah, no, he rams right into your gut, and you fall prone.
Yeah.
Cool. Next in the order is going to be Flint. Flint, you did get a magic spell chipped on your shoulder a little bit. You took a little bit of damage. A little friendly fire. What do you do?
I want to cast Spiritual Weapon, and I want to cast it directly in between the two satyrs.
Solid. Okay.
So I'm gonna do that, and then I learned something new, but we'll talk about that next round.
Oh my.
On how that can work for us. So yeah, so right now it's in between the middle of them. I'm gonna say that it's on the left for right now.
Sure. And the satyrs have about like 20-25 feet between them.
Yep.
So yeah, it's right in the middle of them both. Go on.
Yeah, so it attacks within 5 feet. So it's 5 feet from the one on the left.
Okay. So the one that Scott is near.
Correct.
Okay, cool. So you roll your weapon up there. What did you roll for your weapon?
Oh shit, I gotta do that first. Hold on. Okay. Oh god! And then it rolled off the table. Fuck, it did it again. It's a 9. Let's see. That is the Ninja Star. It's been a while.
Fuck yeah. How fitting.
So let's see how the Ninja Star kills these little goatsies.
Cool.
Does an 18 hit?
18 definitely hits. So this
Nice.
Ninja Star materializes out of nothing and catches this goat man or satyr by surprise.
Alright, so I cast the spiritual weapon. I hit with an 18. That's 1d8 plus 3. 6 damage.
6 damage.
Oh, and just because, I have things I need to read in order to use it. No, I don't. It's just the Ninja Star. I didn't get to have the real religious weapon for number 9 because it was taken away from me as
So you just picked
punishment
one that
for being
looked
the
cool.
bad cleric.
Right. Cool. Awesome. Is that your turn?
Yeah, because I think this is a cast and attack.
You can
type
still take your
situation.
movement if you want.
No.
No? Okay. Cool. Next in the order, Candyman. Candyman, you are up. You see Eros try to inch closer. You see Nezrin teleport all the way over to where you think Umberlee might be with these two satyrs. What do you do? Oh, are you sleeping? You want me to... Should we take a nap time?
Hey,
Should we take a
candy ass!
little
Wake
baby,
up!
Little baby boy nap time?
Sorry.
You're
Everyone
fighting your fucking goddess.
Here, yeah, everyone here is boring the fuck
You're
out
in
of me.
action, bud.
Oh, alright. Shit. Where's she at? She leave?
She's invisible.
She's invisible. Where'd that pretty girl go? Hey, pretty girl!
You
Pretty
hear
girl.
no response. Actually, go ahead. Fuck it. Give me a perception check.
9.
9. You don't fucking know. You have no fucking idea.
Where'd... Alright, hey, who's that thing over there? Nezran, what
You're
do
the
you find?
least perceptive thing
Nezran, what do you
here.
find over there?
Candy,
I just,
Jesus
like,
Christ,
scream out,
your
like,
pants are wet! Jesus fucking
Wait,
Christ!
hold on. Nezran, I got your back. And I'll pull out my longbow, and I want to
Mhm.
shoot my longbow at the one that Nezran's with.
Okay, sure. Absolutely. Go ahead and roll to see if you hit him.
15.
That's apparently not the only thing
15.
you shot.
15 just hits. Yeah, go ahead and roll that damage.
That is a really high AC for what it's worth. That is a very high AC.
Alright. That's going to be 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay. Now, to be clear, just hits could be one above or exactly.
I
so,
know, I know. But still.
Alrighty.
Nez, you
He's
good?
looking hurt.
I'll pull
Yeah,
another
you're
bow
just on the
out.
ground coughing up. Fucking cool. You might have
My
a broken
cracked
rib.
ribs.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. Next in the order, unless Candyman, do you have other things to do? Oh yeah, sure. You got other stuff. Oh, okay, cool.
I hit.
I was about to fall asleep. Wow.
Oh, Nezran, where'd I hit him?
Where did you hit the satyr?
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna shoot him again. I'll pull another bow.
You caught him
out.
right in the shoulder. Absolutely.
I'm gonna. Hey, watch this. I'm gonna do it.
Now-
Eyes closed.
Now, since this is your bonus action, you'll get the damage, but you can't add the modifier to it.
I don't have any damage on my modifier.
For the bow? Okay, that's fine then.
Or I don't have any modifier on my damage from my longbow.
Okay.
Perfect.
So I'm
Fuck.
gonna shoot again.
Every time someone says, watch this, someone gets hurt.
Are you doing this with your eyes closed, by the way?
this one I'm doing my eyes closed because I want to be a little.
Oh, hell!
I fully expected you to say, "Who said that?" and then you shoot your fucking arrow.
Almighty Argental, we ask that the
Oh god,
dipshit
shoot him!
not-
Just shoot him! I mean Flint. Shoot Flint.
Shut the fuck up.
Shoot your
Almighty
shot on my
Arkansas,
face.
we ask that you make his aim tried and true, even though he's being a dumbass and keeping his eyes closed. Put your hands on his shoulders and guide his bow
What did you get?
someplace that
7.
doesn't hurt us. Amen.
7, cool. 7 is not gonna do it. The arrow flies past him and digs into the ground. You've got your movement left.
Well, I have a whole nother action too, right?
You got your movement left, but yeah, if you have 2 actions, then definitely go ahead and take
Yeah.
your next shot.
I go, shit, sorry, I won't do that again. My bad. And I open my eyes. And I... My bad.
I'm gonna roll over to the side of the pillar and I'm gonna go, Candy, focus up.
Sorry. Still out of it. Hold on. Alright. There we go. Now, question, D&D Master, here, I was wondering if I could combine my action, my bonus action, and put 2 arrows on my bow and shoot it and see if I could possibly get a double damage.
Okay, so that's not, it's gonna be the same amount of damage either way, and since you don't have a modifier, I'll just say for flavor, yeah, you do that.
Okay.
Cool, yeah, you take out 2 arrows and fire it at the motherfucker. Roll to see if you
Nezzy,
hit
watch
twice.
this. I'm gonna do it with 2 arrows this time.
Oh, fuck me in the asshole.
Nat
I
20!
cough
Nat 20!
Oh,
okay, the
fuck
first
me
one's
in the
nat 20?
asshole.
Jesus. Alright, so go ahead and roll that damage first with your nat 20.
Alright. 3.
All together? You roll double
It's
your
double.
damage dice.
Oh, I rolled double. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't understand you were. I thought you just let me do the double bow for flavor. 3. 4. God damn it.
With his nat 20 damage, he gets 4 damage. Hey, remember that sword I gave you a long ass time ago that is super fucking cool? Yeah, just checking. Alright, cool. And then roll your second bow hit.
That's gonna be 13.
13? Okay. That does not hit. It just barely misses. It digs into the... impressively, though, digs into the ground right next to the first arrow you missed with as well. Like, right in the same spot. So, yeah, you know, that's something to take away from this.
Alright, I'm gonna wake up. Alright, Nezran, I'm coming. And I'm gonna move. I'm gonna use my movement speed and then move closer to that fucking monster.
Cool. Alright, yeah, you start hopping from stone to stone across these cloud platforms. Next in the order is the other satyr. So, the other satyr, instead of...
That's what he does.
So the other satyr, instead of pulling out on like a sword or bow or anything like that, which you notice they have on them, comes over to where the other satyr is.
I feel like I'm rubbing off a little bit.
Pulls off. Pulls out.
Pulls it out.
God
He pulls
damn
it out.
Takes out
That works too, baby.
some panpipes. Nezran, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw as he starts playing the panpipes.
I make my little dick face. I can
This
roll
is
for
a-
that.
Oh, damn it. I have a high modifier for this, but it's only 13.
A 13 is not going to do it. All right, Nezran, you hear this beautiful melody come out of these panpipes, and you start to feel as though the person playing them is not meant to hurt you. He is here just to be your good, very best friend. You are charmed by this satyr, and you cannot attack this satyr until you stop being charmed.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. What's
he
going on?
He just keeps playing and pays you no mind. Cool. Back up at the top of the order is Eros. Eros, what do you do?
Well, Alex, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move up first and then fire. So I'm gonna like hoppity doo to another stone and then over to this kind of big stone here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and take out or try to take out this satyr here. So the one that's just next to the one that's attacking Nezran.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and not be so full of myself this time and fire a first level witch bolt just
First level witch bolt.
to
Okay.
rein myself in.
Cool.
That is a 13. Does a 13 hit?
Oh, 13's not going to do it.
Damn.
It barely misses. So it just zings right past him.
Not in
what
good
else you got?
form today. That's all I can do, I think.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Next in the order is going to be Umberlee. You do not know where Umberlee is. Suddenly, you hear a rumble beneath you on these stone platforms, and the ground becomes uneven. And Umberlee appears between all of you guys that are running toward the satyrs and Flint right behind
Oh my
you.
god.
no.
Oh, shit.
Oh
I
no.
need everyone to make a... Let me see here. A wisdom saving throw.
Jesus. 6.
Oh my god.
I really hate that
19?
I'm a -1 on wisdom. It's really fucking not nice.
Dude, I'm a +4 on it, and I only got a 6.
But anyway, I rolled a nat 1, so
Nat 20.
And then, Flint, what did you get?
19.
19? Wesley. With a nat 20, you are between Candyman and Nezran. I will allow you to spare one person
Jesus H. Christ.
Oh god.
of what's about to happen.
this is the most realist shit I've ever.
Oh my god, what's about to happen?
Oh.
Scott
Just
rolled a
roll a
3.
d20. Roll a
Dustin rolled
d20.
1.
Wait, sorry. Say that again, Aaron.
Scott rolled a 3. Dustin rolled a 1.
I rolled a 2.
Never mind.
+4
Scott rolled
Okay.
a worse number than that.
I'm gonna leave this to the chance. I'm gonna leave this to chance. So one of you pick high, one of you pick low.
Good answer.
Dustin?
Like my dad always told me, get low, low, low to the ground. Go low.
These are
Love
good childhood.
So
With
you're-
my
Scott,
ASMR background,
you're high.
I remember visions of clouds when I used to be able to fly. So
High as fuck.
Are
high.
you splitting the, like, I'm assuming you're splitting it in half if you're doing it.
I save Candyman.
Okay,
I rolled under
Candyman.
10. I rolled under 10, so
No,
I saved
that's-
Candyman.
you are
Fair.
spared of
That's-
this, and it's actually a very good thing you were spared of this, because with a nat 1, I was going to make it apply double to you. Nezran. Everyone else saves. You start to hear not just this pan flute music that is playing. It starts to fade out away a little bit. Like, you still hear it a little, and you start hearing whispers in your head that are not very descript. You don't know what they're saying. There's just so many different things being said all at once, like talking about so many different things, and you have no idea what the conversation happening is.
I don't understand my taxes. I'm sorry.
So you hear these whispers, and they're getting a little more and more intense. You have disadvantage on Constitution saving throws to main concentration spells as well, for now. Cool. And actually, since this affected you, Nezran, I want everybody to go ahead and make an intelligence check. Not a saving throw, just a check.
Including me.
A what
Yes.
check? An intelligence check?
Yes.
Sorry. I'm not laughing.
That's
It's
just-
so mean.
17.
Shit! Another nat 20!
Jesus.
15. Average.
All right, anybody that got a 13 or higher, you felt that effect hit you, and some of you obviously were able to shrug it off. Nezran, you were not, but you feel this effect kind of wash over you, and you realize now that Umberlee has appeared behind you, you look at Umberlee as she appears, and you remember her sucking that trident materia into her center, as she turned into the water elemental. So you look into water elemental's core is the trident materia, and you remember back in Phandalin when you were near the materia, you started to either A, get hurt, or B, go insane. You don't feel the effects are as heavy because it is in this water elemental, but you do feel
that
those
happened
effects.
to Nezran too.
Yeah.
The last time.
It happened to me last time too.
So you are near this water elemental, and I will say about, if you are within, as of right now, 20 feet of her, these effects can be detrimental to you.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now she gets to take her actual turn. So, she is right behind Candyman, and Candyman, she takes a couple swipes at you. You see this long, gangly, watery arm come crashing down near you. So Candyman, that definitely hits. You were going to take 6 damage on the first hit, and then the second one... Ooh. Yeah, okay. That's not going to hit. She lashes out her other arm at you. This force of water just comes across, and you manage to get out of the way down below the platform before you jump right back up.
Okay, babe.
Cool.
Okay, babe. All right.
You just hear a bunch of gurgles. Cool. Next in the order, Nezran.
Some
Nezran, you
tentacles
are
just like splash out like
prone on the ground. You hear pan flute. You hear voices. You hear pan pipes. You hear voices. What do?
I'm gonna stumble around. There's so much happening, and I'm gonna look over at the water elemental, and I'm gonna see in the middle of it that there's the materia, and I'm gonna cast Misty Step again, and I'm gonna Misty Step into the on top of the materia if I can.
So you hold on. This is so wild. You want to Misty Step inside of the water elemental where the trident materia is.
Yes. And then as my bonus action, I want to try to grab onto it.
Okay. This is so cool. Normally I would say it takes an action to try and rip this thing out of the water elemental. However, that being said...
I'm not trying to rip it out, I'm just trying to grab onto it.
Okay, this is super cool. You're gonna have to roll pretty fucking high, mind you, to stay within this water elemental, because it is literally a giant moving torrent and current of water that is moving in all sorts of directions and like could literally probably rip a boat apart. So you Misty Step inside of this water elemental. Give me a strength saving throw.
14.
A 14 is not going to cut it for the DC I had in my head.
Shit.
Get in there and you reach your arm out prior to you Misty Stepping so that you kind of have a good general sense of where to grab onto. As soon as you Misty Step in there, you are lashed out of her body by the force of the current that is currently roaming around in there. And you go flying and you take 7 damage as you are flung out of this body of water. And I'm actually going to roll another die to see which direction you roll. Or get thrown, rather. Okay, and you get thrown. So you get thrown east of her 20 feet, kind of into this cloud-like area. As you land, it doesn't... You feel as though you could have gotten way more hurt, but the puffiness of the clouds kind of softened the blow a bit, but you did still get very hurt. We'll say that you felt your cracked rib cause you a bit more pain on the inside as you landed and got ripped through that current. Cool.
I just make incoherent shouting noises to the rest of the team. I'm like, send the lady! Get her!
Cool.
What was that?
Is that your turn?
That's my turn. Because I feel like I used my bonus action to try to grab it,
Yeah,
too. So,
yeah, 100%. Okay, cool. Next in the order is that satyr that you went after in the very beginning. Since you Misty stepped away from it, its attention no longer focuses on you, but Eros, who is further down the floating stone walkway, and he is going to go after Eros.
Wait, is he though? Because that's an attack of opportunity for me.
It is, but he's not actually going to move.
Okay.
He's just going to do something at range here. Eros, go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
16.
16, okay, cool. He starts playing the pan pipes, and you feel yourself kind of start to fade away, but then you snap out of it. Then he takes out his short bow and tries to hit you with it.
Wow.
16 hit.
It sure does. I don't have my list of names for you up like I usually do.
It's okay, Thomas. So you take...
Bluey. It's okay, Bluey.
You take 6 damage.
Ouchie.
From an arrow that comes flying through the air from this short bow and clips you, I'm going to say, in the leg. Cool. Next in the order, we've got Flint. Flint, what do? You just saw Nezran get flung out of this literal body of water into the center of this temple area. What do you do?
Okay, well, my whole plan changed a little bit because I still have my spiritual weapon, and I'll have that for a while. but the water elemental is like close to me, right?
Right fucking next to you.
Yeah. So I want to know now if I cast a guiding bolt. There is no little number. It's 120 feet range. If I cast a guiding bolt, will it backfire and hit me, or will I have to do a disadvantage or anything like that?
I don't think you'll have to do it at disadvantage. Unless you roll a nat 1, I don't see why that would happen.
Okay, cool. Then in that case, I'm gonna cast a guiding bolt.
Okay.
And it's gonna be a 2nd level, because I'm not serious yet.
Well,
nat fucking 20!
Whoo! Okay, cool. Yeah, that fucking hits. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Okay. Let's see here. I've never done this before.
I'm not serious yet.
Hold on. Wait. Okay. So, do I get to roll double?
Double your damage dice and then the same modifier.
Okay. So, but like, am I rolling double damage or am I doubling?
So, what dice do you roll to do your damage normally?
5d6.
What?
You roll 10d6.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. So we got 4.
What the fuck?
Plus 1 is 5.
The bullshit.
Plus 1 is 6.
Ooh, rolling low so far.
Plus 3 is 9. Plus 1 is 10.
Jesus, 3 1s?
Yeah. Plus
Welcome to Big
2
D&D Energy. We're going to teach you how to
is
add
12.
correctly on the show. It's all about adding.
Plus 6 is 18.
Stay
Okay.
Plus 1 is 19.
Sponsored
Okay.
by Hooked on Fun.
Plus 1 is 20. So 20 damage.
20 damage. Yeah, no, that's still a big chunk. You cast this holy guiding bolt right at this mass of water, and you can just see the steam roll off of it as you hit it with this bolt. And it turns its attention toward you, and you see, now that you're kind of up close to it, instead of it just being this mound of water, you can see almost these opalescent slits that make up its eyes that just kind of focus right on you.
Cool.
But yeah, you give it a big chunk of change for damage.
Cool. Can I say something to it?
Yeah, I'll give you that free action. What do you think?
So I look at it. Well, first of all, my turn is nowhere close to done. But
Yeah.
So I look at it and I squint my eyes and I say, "Pick on someone your own size."
You're so small compared to it.
Okay. And then for my bonus action, the spiritual weapon's gonna continue to hit the satyr it was already hitting.
Absolutely.
And that is a 14.
A 14 just hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Sweet. Off the table. And that's just 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage? Okay. Every little bit helps.
And now it's the end of my turn.
Okay. Next in the order, we've got Candyman. Candyman, you just saw Nezran get flung into the center of these clouds. You saw Flint do some heavy damage to this water elemental that just appeared right behind you and almost made you go crazy. What do you do?
Babe, I never wanted to hurt you, but you hit me, you fooled me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on both of us, maybe. I don't know. You know how to talk to me dirty to me. You better stop that right now. Say something.
Jesus God.
It's gonna take my sword of rebound out. But I need to take an action to replace my longbow and stuff.
I'll say you can use a bonus action, put it away, and take out your your sword.
One bonus action to do that. Take my sword of rebound. I'm gonna swing at the water babe.
Absolutely.
Water babe.
21.
21 hits. Yep.
Holy crap.
8 damage.
8 damage. Absolutely. Cool. As you strike her with your sword, as you go through the water, you see steam rolling off of your sword as it swipes through it. What else you got?
I'm like 5 feet away from Water Princess. I'm gonna just swing again. Like that.
Amazing. Yeah, go ahead.
For my
Water
other
Princess?
Second action.
Yeah, for the Water Princess, I remember that.
9.
9 to hit.
Yeah.
That misses. The water sees the arc at which you're swinging your sword coming back for it, and the water just kind of dissipates and moves out of the way.
Alright, my last.
So yeah, that one misses.
My last bonus action. I'm gonna enable Fighting Spirit and give myself 5 temporary HP, and give myself advantage on attack rolls until the end of the current turn. Or would I? Could I?
So you still do have a bonus action where you could throw the sword. Now, since you were this close to her, since you were this close to her, you will throw it with disadvantage. However, if you do enable Fighting Spirit, you will hit her with regular force. You don't get advantage or disadvantage.
But I can't attack. I only have one attack. I don't have any other attacks left. So basically.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah. Then in that case, you may want to save it. But it's totally up to you.
I could throw my sword at the other plebeian away from here, though, right?
100%, you totally could.
I'm just gonna do that and be like, ah, shit, and just out of frustration of not hitting the second time, I just fucking I heard that fucker laugh, and if he didn't, in my head, I heard it go.
You hear off in the distance,
Yeah.
you hear, ah,
Pussy. And then I go, huh? And I just throw my sword. 22 to hit.
22 for fucking sure
My
hits,
God,
bud.
there's the Candyman that we missed.
All right.
Holy cow!
And then I forget that I can do a D8 if.
Are you fighting a god? Is it going bad? Get a Candyman.
Get a Candyman today.
I forgot that. So I've been doing this apparently wrong, but when I hit with my range, when I throw it and hit, I get an extra D8. Does that mean I roll a D6 and then an extra D8 damage, or do I just do the D8 for the damage?
The D8. You just do the D8.
Just do the D8. Okay.
Can you imagine? So extra 14 damage for everything that I
do.
do.
If that's the case, that's fucking dope.
Well, and the reason I changed up the dice for you from a 1d6 to a 1d8 is because the force of your throw gaining momentum would add a little bit more pepper on it.
Science!
That's good.
God damn it. Motherfucker. But I can still add my modifier when I hit, though, right? For my damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that will be... I can't do math.
None of us can.
Damn it. I'm fucking out of it. Just 7 damage.
7 damage, absolutely. That for sure will.
You guys are
help.
doing some good
Oh my
damage on
God.
this thing. Seriously.
Oh my God, Candyman. How do you kill this thing? It had exactly 7 HP left.
Nice.
I fucking... Once I hear him go... Pussy! I give him the fucking evil
In
air.
your head, I guess.
In my head, yeah. And then someone goes...
The eagle
and
head.
I go...
Bang.
I yell out, did you call me a pussy? And then everyone else like, I don't think you said anything, Candyman.
Candyman, I don't think he said that,
Did you
man.
call me a pussy?
No, I'm pretty sure we just said he did not, in fact, call you a pussy.
And I just throw that fucking thing, clean head ripped off, and then I put my hand out like fucking Thor. That bitch comes right back to me, and then I look at the other one. I go, "Come get a taste."
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
I'm on the clouds and I cough up a little bit of blood and I go, oh, that was so badass.
I'm
Cool.
so
All right.
hard right now.
So you have defeated one of the satyrs. Great. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I think that. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh wait, can I start World War III while I'm at it? Yeah, that'd be
of course.
great.
Yeah,
Oh,
totally.
wait, time out. Just so that we're clear, because the satyr died, then the ninja star is going to attack the next satyr.
Okay, on your
Yeah.
turn, it can focus his attention on
Yep.
that. Cool. So next in the order is the other satyr. It watches his brethren get cut down and takes out his panpipes again and focuses on
Oh my god, I
arrows.
swear to God, I heard takes out his pants again.
Yeah. Because,
That's
satyrs,
totally
as
what
you know,
happens.
love wearing pants, even though they don't wear them.
Takes off
Um,
his pants,
no,
is
it's
what
fine.
I heard. Takes
Um,
off his pants.
Eros, go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
That is going to be a 19.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that for sure
That's
fucking saves.
awesome.
I hate
He's
that
going
fucking
to use-
song, Satyr.
Oh man, damn. Okay, he's going to take out his short bow and try to hit Eros because what he wanted to happen did not happen, and he's really mad about it. That definitely hits. He got a 15. That is going to be another 6 damage, Eros.
Damn.
Yeah. Cool. And that is its turn. Eros, it is now your turn again.
Okay. Well, Ryan, here's what I'm going to do. I got my list. So, I got my list of white guy names.
Yes, Thomas.
Okay. I'm going to look at that satyr, and I'm going to say exactly what I'm going to say. I hate that fucking song! And then I am going to spell sniper this time at this satyr.
Ooh.
So, I'm going to roll to attack.
That's badass.
Fuck yeah, 21.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Yeah, bud, that hits.
And then that's 2d10 of damage. Where's my other
Yes, sir.
d10? Where's my other d10? There it is. I have 2 sets now, so I can do 2 at the same time.
Oh,
That's
beautiful.
what
That is
she said?
Oh, that's a 19 damage.
19 damage.
Oh god.
Yo, you. Oh my god, this thing gets almost like bodied. He felt that for sure. But he does not wince at all or anything like that. But you just see fur go flying. You hit this fucking thing.
Not good for a code.
Cool.
Gotta burn
Is that
it.
your turn?
That is my turn. Yes, Jackson. That is my turn. That's a
Okay.
terrible name. I'm just reading them as soon as I click. You know what the next one is? Aaron.
What is it? Oh god, come on, man. That's not
Number
fair.
46 on Disney's list of most popular names
That's
is
pretty
Aaron.
good. I
For
mean, the
boys.
top 50. I mean, that's not
Yeah.
bad, right?
Number 1
Yeah.
is Liam. I don't believe
Fuck
that.
off. No, it's not. If anything, it's Zach and Cody.
I could see
next
that
in the order.
though. Like Liam.
That's so Raven.
Next in the order is Umberlee.
named Wesley,
Everyone around Umberlee, which is everyone, go ahead and make a Wisdom saving throw.
No.
Damn it.
Oh, thank god.
Is that me? That's me.
Yeah, that's
15?
everyone.
3.
15? 1-5?
Okay.
12.
Not so good on
2.
not so good on
11.
that one. Noah, that's gonna be a 9.
Ooh, Thomas, no.
Thomas, no.
Dustin, what did you get?
11.
Okay. Scott, what did you get?
23.
Nice.
Fuck off.
You've bullied me enough in this session.
That's true. You are
okay?
literally just have been on the ground for most of this battle. Cool. So, Wesley and Dustin, Eros and Candyman, just as Nezran had it before, you start hearing all of these different whispers come into your head, and you don't understand really what they're trying to say or what they're talking about, but it just gets a little bit louder and a little bit louder. You do have disadvantage on Constitution saving throws, and also have disadvantage on maintaining concentration for spells that require that. Dustin, that probably does not affect you. Cool. Bitch. Next in the order. Oh, no, wait. She gets to attack and shit. Sweet. Your bone,
Oh, no.
baby.
Your bone.
The first attack is actually going to head for Nezran. So, and she gets advantage on this one because you're prone.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit. Oh man, that's a lot of damage. So instead of the arm coming at you in an arc, it actually kind of lashes out in a straight line, almost pinpoint precision, and does hit your body, Nezran. You do take 8 damage there. And then the water mass turns around toward Candyman. And Candyman, she definitely hits you.
But I give
you
her
are
a
going to
smolder.
take-
Try to get her not dead.
Okay, give me a charisma saving throw. Or a charisma check, rather, not a saving throw. That's not a saving throw. Is it? I don't remember.
Okay, fine.
Just raw charisma.
16.
16?
Holy shit.
You do give a very above average smolder, and as she goes down to slash you, she hesitates for a moment and then goes back in to slash you. You take 8 damage. Wow, okay. Yeah, you also take 8 damage. Cool. Next in the order is going to be Nezran. Nezran, you are on the ground. You just got jabbed with this spike of fast-moving water, and you have been flung into these clouds. What do?
I'm going to use half of my movement to get up, and then I'm going to run straight into the body of water, and as my bonus action, as I'm running into it, I'm going to slap myself and cast False Life upon myself to give me some extra hit points as I run into this wall of water.
Okay.
In the goal for the materia.
So you're, again, trying to
Absolutely.
jump into this... Okay. All right. Go ahead and give me a strength saving throw.
Well, let me first get my...
Oh, you want your false life? Yeah, sure.
I absolutely want my False Life.
Well, hold on. Does false life cost an action or no?
No, it does not, because it's an
Okay.
Eldritch Invocation. So
Okay.
I get 7 temp HP, thank God. I need that. And then you need a strength saving throw?
Yes, please.
That's a 9.
9 is definitely not going to cut it, my friend. You reach your hand into the water. You feel as though this water, normally you'd get like washed up the stream or something like that, but this water literally grabs onto your hand with force and flings you into the air again. You are going to take... Oh man, you take 10 damage and are thrown...
Ooh.
To the north... 30 feet.
Holy cow!
Yep. Cool. So you
I sort of
land.
crack
So you're
against the
not.
stone wall.
Yeah, you're not thrown very high, but you are thrown with gusto very far. A good 30-foot throw. Cool. Is that your turn?
Yes, that's my turn.
Next in the order, we've got not the dead satyr. Flint. Flint. Unluckily, it is your turn. What do you do?
Why is it unluckily my turn?
Never mind. It is your turn. What do you do?
Okay, so the first thing I want to do is the spiritual weapon's going to attack the other satyr. And that's a nat 20.
What?
Nice!
I mean, I can show it to you.
No, I believe you. It's just like, holy fucking shit. You've been rolling like a god.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, for real.
I have the power of Argental. He really doesn't like Lady Umbrage.
Umberlee, but yeah, totally, definitely
Oh,
doesn't.
sorry. Kimberly Umbrage. I'm so sorry.
Oh, God.
Okay, here we go. So we got 6 plus 4 is 10 plus 3 is 13.
13?
So yeah.
Yeah.
So, that's the first thing. The spiritual weapon hits the satyr for 13.
Absolutely.
And then I'm gonna cast a first level guiding bolt because I found out I can do that at the water elemental because fuck her. And
Sure.
Let's see. And that's another nat 20.
No, it is
Holy
fucking not. Hold on. I'm coming
Jesus
over there.
Christ.
I'm coming over there right now.
Listeners, Aaron is looking at
She
his
picked up
wife's
the
die.
dice, of course. Whatever.
She showed it. It was a 20.
Okay, next time I will just like
Leave it where it
leave
lies.
it right where it is.
You
and
liar.
You can come over, and I'll take a picture.
Oh my
and
God.
That's amazing.
I can't believe that. It's so unbelievable. All right, go ahead. Roll your damage.
You're echoing, by
yeah,
the way, for what it's
so-
worth.
So this is only 8d6.
Only 8.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 5 is 12
Christ.
plus 1 is 13 plus 3 is 16 plus 5 is 21 plus 6 is 27
You did more damage than your second level on your turn prior.
plus 3 is 30.
2 plus 2
Holy
is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8.
That's
8
like
plus 8 is
fireball
16,
level.
and 6
Jesus,
plus 6 is
okay.
32.
Yeah.
So that happened.
You
and that was the
cast
first
this.
level.
You cast this,
Jesus
and
God.
just a chunk of the water disappears from this giant water elemental, and then reforms back where the water disappeared from. That's how fucking hard this thing got hit, and steam is just rolling off of it.
Okay.
It gurgles in anguish.
Can I speak to it again?
You got a free action, yeah, or a free talking action.
I don't think you heard me the first time. Pick on someone your own size.
All right, cool. Candyman gets his rocks off in the middle of the battle. All right, back up. Oh no, wait, it is Candyman's turn. Candyman, you start your turn. Get your rocks off. Now what?
Woo!
Candyman, what do you do? What do you do, bud?
If I move, does she get attack up? Does the water
Yes.
attack opportunity? No. Well, I'm just gonna take my sword and swing and just go. Well, time to relieve some more shit. I don't fucking know. I got no.
Absolutely.
Right now. So I'm just gonna swing there. That's gonna be a 12.
12 is not going to hit. You
wouldn't.
swing your sword. The water forms to get out of the way.
What am I at on? I'm gonna use one of my bonus actions to enable fighting spirit, and then give myself
Absolutely.
advantage on my next attack roll.
Okay.
Give myself 5 temporary HP. Like a boss. So, and then for my second attack roll, I'm gonna get advantage on it. So that's. Alright, so that's gonna be 16.
A 16 just hits. Yeah, roll your damage.
8.
Okay, 8 damage.
And the other one is 20, I think 25 feet from me. So I would have to throw a disadvantage, and I don't want to do that.
So is it all of your attacks that get advantage on since you did fighting spirit, or
No,
just the next attack?
it just says the yourself advantage
Until the
on
end of your
weapon
turn?
attack rolls. So I just did advantage on that first attack.
So
right.
does it say until the end of your turn though?
Yeah, to the end of my current turn.
So technically, you do not throw this at disadvantage if you're throwing it. You would just
okay.
throw it regularly. You don't get advantage
I
on
don't
it.
get advantage of it, but it cancels out. Gotcha. All right, well then I'll
Correct.
just throw my sword of rebound at the lonely fucker, because again in my head I heard, and I didn't like it.
You throw your sword at the other satyr. Got it. Go for it.
9.
9 is not going to cut it. He sees it coming from a mile away, and just kind of ducks out of the way. Your sword comes back to you. Is that your turn?
He moons you too while he does.
Yeah, and he pulls down his butt fur that he has to reveal a satyr ass, like a bear satyr ass.
Wow.
He just kind of slaps it.
Established she's wearing pants.
All right, back up at the top of the order. Eros, it is your turn if you wanna,
Well- Okay, well, here's the thing.
Mhm.
Oh no.
I'm going to. I see this satyr pull down his satyr ass or whatever. And then I get so excited by that, I'm gonna fire another firebolt spell sniper at him.
Directly at his butt, his butthole.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I'm shooting this spell sniper. Let's
Pinpoint
emphasize the sniper. So to hit.
Lord,
Please give him
I
advantage.
apologize for. I'm
To
just
hit
kidding.
William, let's see. What do I? Yeah.
Go on, Eric.
19 to hit.
19
Holy
definitely
shit.
hits that fucking tight little ass. Go ahead.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I rolled the wrong die. Can I do that again? No, it's fine.
Was it a D20?
It was a D10.
How did you get a 19?
Oh no, I'm sorry, it was a D12. It was a D12.
And you got a 19?
Because I had.
Are you a liar?
I have a +7 modifier.
Tell
on
you
the
what,
spell
I'll
sniper.
give it to you just because if you were to roll a D20, you
You'd
would.
have
I mean, I'll give it to you. I'll give it
Okay,
to
okay. I don't want to. No, I'm not lying, Dustin. That's why I want to clarify with the DM.
It's like, hey, I rolled.
I rolled the wrong dice. They look very similar.
They really
Technically,
do.
you
It's
would have
just that
gotten
one
less
has
of a
less
chance
sides.
Right,
to
exactly.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay. Okay.
like-
So I'm now doing. Let's do this one.
horse.
So that
Pee-pee.
is 16 damage.
Holy
So
shit!
I take my staff. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, and I shoot this firebolt straight out of like. So if you were to look at me like profile, it would look like my staff is just a big dick with fire coming out of it.
Sure.
Christ.
And
A
it
big
goes
old-
straight up into the butt and out the mouth of this satyr.
Wesley,
Like he's gonna have heartburn.
yeah, you kill him. You absolutely
God
fucking kill him.
Damn it.
Wow.
Can I get a kill?
barbecued
Can I
him
get a
from
can
the
I get a kill?
inside
Can I
out.
get a kill line in there?
100% you get a kill line, bud.
Now that's what I call some hot sex.
Jesus H. Christ.
What? What?
I'm gonna roll charisma. Alrighty.
What is it?
Mason, that's a 14 on charisma.
14. Yeah, no, it's a solid burn. It's figuratively and jokingly. Yeah.
I feel like
it's-
Candyman's like
Candyman's
lightly
very
disgusted. Like
I'm over like just drooling blood, and I kind of go. That was
thumbs
good.
up. Just hold a little thumbs up.
the demon,
I
the
cough
demon,
up more
in, the
blood,
demon
like-
inside you. It's like, ah, fuck yeah.
I haven't seen shit like that in a long time. That was hot.
Cool.
Do not understand this demon inside me.
And you never will.
Cool. So, Jesus. All right. Next in the order, or that's your turn, right? You're not gonna move anywhere or do anything.
No, I'm a little excited still. So I'm just standing there reveling in the fact that I actually accomplished what I set out to do,
Wow. Okay.
but not in like a serial killer way.
Oh yeah, no, sure.
Like in a regular we're fighting sexy satyrs way.
Oh yeah,
Maybe in a serial killer way.
Lord Jesus.
a little, right?
Oh my dear sweet little baby Jesus Christ.
Touch. Serial killer.
Alrighty. Next in the order is Umberlee. Umberlee seems to grow bigger and bigger, and then all of a sudden you feel a lot of moisture in the air. It starts to get very humid, and then all of a sudden very, very cold as she casts Cone of Cold on Flint and Candyman.
Nah.
Make a Constitution saving throw, both of you.
Didn't you say, do we roll a disadvantage on that?
Am I included in that?
Or wait a minute, actually,
Yeah, Candyman.
oh,
and
it
I
is.
do.
Yes, it is. Yeah. So, Flint does not, but Candyman, you do. So you roll at disadvantage on a Constitution saving throw.
I remember.
I'm not a part of this. I take it.
No, you are not.
What the
You sure
fuck?
it's
Oh,
not?
actually, no, you are right next to it.
Yeah, I was gonna
you-
say.
You are within range. Yeah, go ahead and roll that Constitution saving throw with
You
disadvantage.
sure that it's Constitution and not Wisdom?
It is Constitution.
Oh,
Fuck, I just rolled a 10.
Ooh.
That's hilarious.
I
I rolled a 3 both times.
Oh my
So
god.
8.
And then Eros, what did you get?
on disadvantage. This is a con save, right?
Correct.
15 on disadvantage.
15. Okay. Wesley, you are only going to take half of this damage. The other two, Flint and Candyman, you will take the full brunt of the
Alright.
attack, as this is going to be 8d8 of damage.
Holy shit. I
Holy
could fucking die.
shit!
So what? It's 8 damage.
No,
That's right,
it's
alright.
8d8 of damage.
64
That's
total.
a total of 64 damage.
Are you
if
fucking
it goes,
kidding me?
If it goes really, really,
Oh, okay,
really
sorry.
badly,
It's 8 times you're rolling this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is going to be 21 damage.
Oh, I'm still alive. We're good.
And I take half of that.
Yes. So
So
I
it's
will say
11 or
for
10?
you, I'll say 10. 10 for you.
Okay, I'm barely alive. Like,
Okay, that's good to
barely
know.
alive.
Let me see what else happens to you, if anything,
lot.
really quick. Give me one
Sucks.
second.
I don't know. Why don't you just stick your foot in my ass, Aaron?
Oh, cool.
How about, I'm just gonna come over. I'm just gonna bend over.
Also, I need everybody to make, everybody except Nezran to make a wisdom saving throw.
God damn it, dude. Stop fucking hitting on my intelligence. I don't fucking like this.
Shit,
11.
that's not good. 9.
9.
Wait, hold on. 13, yeah.
Okay, Dustin, you actually pass.
Thank God.
Eros and Flint. Eros, you've already been hit by this once before, correct? This is the effect of the materia.
Yeah, this is the second
Okay,
time.
Flint, have you been affected by the materia at all?
Nope.
Okay, so Flint, you start to hear whispering and voices, and you don't know what they're saying, and all of that good stuff. You do have disadvantage on Constitution saving throws, and also disadvantage on maintaining concentration spells.
Oh.
Eros, you all of a sudden the whispers are endless. They just start becoming endlessly distracting for you, disrupting your senses, your thoughts, your speech almost. You have disadvantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma checks for the time being as the whispers become louder and louder. But you still also have disadvantage on Constitution saving throws and concentration spells.
That was
So
disadvantage
everything,
on
basically?
Yeah,
intelligence.
so basically everything.
Intelligence
Except
and
for an
what and
attack
what?
roll?
Intelligence, wisdom, charisma, and Constitution.
Jeez.
Yes.
Do I have all those too?
No, you
No.
you are
Just
only
Constitution.
you just
You
hear
heard
the
it once.
whispers. Yeah.
Let's go. What was that? What did you say?
Water, 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 water,
Water, H2O, bubble. Cool. Next in the order, Nezran. Nezran, you are fairly far away from all the action happening. So, what do you do?
I'm going to use half of my movement to get up, and then I'm going to kind of crawl up, or I'm going to get up, I'm going to hop up onto this platform here,
Okay.
and then I'm going to move over and just get a better line of sight, and then I'm going to throw off both Eldritch Blasts at the water elemental, and I'm going to say, I tried being nice, and now you're done.
Super
and I'm
cool.
going to shoot off both beams.
Okay. Yeah, roll to see if you hit.
That is going to be... First beam is a 25. The second beam is a 19.
Ooh, so close to... No, both of them fucking hit. Yeah, they both
You
hit.
piece of shit. First beam's damage is 7, and the second beam's damage is a 6. So a
Cool.
total of 13 damage.
Okay, gotcha. Cool, 13 damage. Yeah, you see smoke roll off of the water elemental's body as you hit with both of these blasts of energy. Next, or unless, is that your turn?
And then I'm going... Well, I can't do it as a bonus action, so that is my turn.
Okay, cool. Next in the order, Flint. Flint, you just got hit by this massive cone of cold. What do you do?
Okay, so I have a question. How big is the cone of cold?
Enough to stretch in... I kind of homebrewed it a little bit. It did kind of stretch surrounding the water elemental.
Okay.
Just so, yeah, you are within its reach. I will say that.
That's fine. Does it thicken the air and make it difficult terrain for a spiritual weapon?
It does not.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon the full 20 feet so it'll hit the water elemental.
Okay, give me 1 second. Just because where it was before, I'm gonna measure it here. Okay, yeah, it does reach. Okay, cool. Yeah, go ahead and swing with that ninja star.
Oh my god, that's a fucking nat one.
Oh boy. As the
Oh
ninja
my God.
star,
You're going to kill us, okay?
it's just really reap or reward here today. So your ninja star comes flying toward the water elemental, but Eros is in its path as
Oh,
it's flying
Oh,
toward it.
no!
Go ahead, and Eros, I want you to make a dexterity saving throw.
And I have disadvantage on this, right? No.
Correct.
Oh, I do on
No, wait a minute,
dex.
wait a minute.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. You only have intelligence, wisdom, charisma, and constitution.
It's the brain one. So dex
Thank
physical,
God.
I'm fine.
Yes.
That's still not good. 12. 13.
A 13. A 13 just saves you.
Thank God.
You see this ninja star flying at you, headed to the water elemental, and you manage to duck out of the way just in time. I will, however, say, just making that save, you had to get down on your stomach to get out of the way of it. You, like, drop down. So you are
So I'm
prone
prone.
at the moment,
Okay.
yes. Cool. So, yeah, the ninja star manages to get all the way over to the water elemental. What do you do next?
Okay, so I'm really sorry, team. I know we could all use some healing, but I'm gonna cast another guiding bolt.
I think the plan is to just hit this with your big stuff.
Yeah.
Like, let's just get this thing down.
Yep, that's
I ain't
exactly
never played
what I'm
nothing in my
thinking.
life. Nezaran.
So I'm gonna do another first level guiding bolt.
Okay.
16.
I was about to say, if you got another nat 20, we're not playing anymore.
After a nat 1,
16,
you're gonna.
A 16 just hits. Yeah, you're good.
Sweet. All right.
You were allowed 2 nat 20s the entire game. Okay.
That's it.
So you can
Per
15.
campaign.
Per campaign, and it's over.
Get the fuck out.
17 points of damage.
Fuck off.
Holy shit.
46, and I rolled
Holy
3
shit.
5s. Leave me alone.
That's so funny. You've just been... Hey, real quick, Flint, how do your shoulders feel? Do they hurt?
Nah.
From all this
From carrying this?
Nah.
Fuck.
You know what?
A.
It actually kind of makes sense because he's a cleric and we're in like a holy kind of realm.
Yeah,
so-
okay.
Yeah,
I can see it.
Hey, me and fucking Eros, we killed the other fucker.
No, yeah,
That's
right,
funny.
yeah, right.
Yeah, I
loosened
jerked
them
my
up for
staff
you
off
with
into that
13
guy's
points of
asshole.
damage, but
That is true.
whatever.
That is very true.
Yeah, so-
And then in the background, I just cough up some more blood.
Like, we might at least be holding the arms up of Flint. Like, we're at least holding up. Like, we're at least like, hey,
Nezran's-
we got a little support. We got a little right here.
Nezran's in the background like, I provided the entertainment.
I brought the water. I didn't pay for it.
Blood just streaming down my chin. Like,
It was tap water.
Flint.
Sorry.
Flint, is that your turn?
I got it from the sink.
Yeah, what's...
I got it from the hose
I
out
didn't
back.
kill her.
Put it in the,
Um,
put it in the bottle.
You did not kill her. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Well, that's a fucking 3, so hold on. That's a whole 9. That's a whole last 9.
With 9, you don't know really whether or not... Normally, I would be able to tell you kind of the state of what you're fighting. However, this is just like a giant mass of water.
Yeah.
So, like, it's not really... You can't really tell. But yeah, next in the order, Candyman.
God damn.
Candyman, what do you got?
Time, loosen up shoulders.
Yeah, sure, get loose. Yeah, absolutely. Gotta
Put it
stretch.
on his back.
Don't want to stretch your hammies, yeah.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck about legs. But I'm just gonna swing, take sword of rebound and just yell, yeah, come and then just throw my sword right at it. And that's gonna be fucking
All of our
12.
Japanese listeners out there.
I apologize.
You yell in ancient Teehas speak and battle
That's
cry.
what that was.
So Spanish.
12.
Yeah, this
12,
Spanish Japanese.
Teehas speak.
A 12 does not hit.
Figured.
Yeah, so you swing and a miss. All right, what else?
For my bonus action, I'm going to enable. I'm gonna give myself because I'm feeling a little tired and I'm like, I don't know what this water demon is gonna do more to me. I'm gonna enable second wind
Okay.
for my bonus action, so I can roll it.
And I'm gonna drink the water.
Oh, Jesus H. Christ. Please do.
And I can roll a
I want to know where this
D10.
goes.
I can roll a D10 and then add 5 for some extra HP. So that is 8 plus 5. 13 HP I can add back for my bonus action.
Absolutely.
Holy shit! I just cough blood up weakly in the background. Like,
And then for my second action, I'm just gonna swing and attack again,
Okay.
and that's gonna be 16.
16 just hits. Roll your damage.
And then I'll roll my damage. 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay.
6 damage. And you know what? I'm gonna enable for my No, Because I can't get if I do another fighting spirit, in my advantage on weapon attack rolls, that won't carry on to my next turn, will it?
It will not. No.
I'll just can I use bonus action to swing again? Just like swing my
I
sword
will say
normally or no?
So if you swing your sword normally without throwing it, you will. If you do hit, you'll roll your damage die, but you won't get the modifier. If you throw your sword, you do it at disadvantage, but you do get your modifier.
I think I'll just swing at it and then I'll add the modifier and just to see if I can get a little bit more damage on.
Roll to see if you hit.
So I don't get this modifier or the damage modifier. Sorry.
You don't get the damage modifier if you. Yeah.
This is 23.
23 hits. Yeah, absolutely.
Holy shit.
So yeah, just roll your damage die.
4 damage.
4 damage. Okay.
All right. And I look back at it and I go, chipping away.
Cool. Jesus. Cool. So, next in the order, back up at the top is Eros. Eros, you almost got hit by a flying ninja star. What do? You're prone.
I'm sorry, okay?
Your head almost got taken off.
Well, it'll take
Lop
me an
the fuck
action to
off.
get up, won't it?
No, it doesn't take you an action. It just takes half your movement speed.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and stand up, and I'm like, Jesus Christ! And then,
Okay?
and then I'm gonna go ahead. I'm pretty weak at this point. I'm gonna fire off another. Okay, I'm gonna go big or go home. I think on this one.
Yes.
I'm gonna do.
all out your nuke stuff.
I'm gonna
Nuke
do
this thing.
this fucking. Like a 3rd level witch bolt, because I'm like, fuck you, bitch!
Oh boy.
So to hit, and I'm behind it too, so it doesn't see me, does it?
I
Its
will.
butt is
I won't
wide
say.
open.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, its water butt is wide the fuck open.
21 to hit that one.
A
Oh.
21 definitely hits. Roll that damage.
That is 3d12, and that is 17 damage. So not as good as it could be, but
still, that's pretty good. That's a good medium.
so from
dude.
behind it, you all just look around. You see from behind this. Can I describe this, Aaron? I'm sorry.
100%. No, go ahead.
Okay, so Flint, you are standing in front of this wall of water, and you see it all of a sudden just get really, really bright, and you think it's coming for you. And then through it, you see this lightning hole come through, and you just see me holding my staff through this like sheen of burned steam. You just see the like big lightning bolt coming for me.
I love it.
But you also notice that I look fucked up.
Okay.
I literally have like 2 health right now.
Nice.
Like,
But it's dead, right?
don't
No,
know.
it is not
No.
dead.
Jesus H. Christ!
we
I
have to
know.
be close at this point.
Make a perception check.
Okay. Do I get
We don't.
disadvantage?
Who knows?
No,
this
I
is
don't.
a goddess. We're fighting a goddess.
That's
Basically, the water elemental's like, you fools!
That's only
this
a
isn't even my final form!
well, Logan, that's only a 10.
true.
On the,
You notice that with a 10, the water is getting a little shaky, actually. Not as fully formed as it was before, but yeah, that's what you see. Next in the order is Umberlee. Umberlee is going to... Okay, she's going to actually take a couple attacks at Flint. One at Eros and one at Flint. The first one, with very pinpoint precision, is going to go after Flint, and
well, not good, but good for me.
that definitely hits.
Selfish prick.
Shut up! Send me your audio!
That's 13 damage to you, Flint.
Hold on. That definitely hits. What did she get?
She got a 21.
Oh, okay. Yep, that does hit. And how
Yeah, it
many?
definitely does.
How much?
13 damage.
13.
Sorry, I think I did the math wrong. Yeah, it's 13 damage.
Okay.
Cool.
Idiot.
Okay, now it attacks Candyman, not Eros. No, I'm just kidding. Eros, here it comes. That's 17, so that definitely hits.
I'm gonna fucking die.
Get out of there, dude.
Oh boy.
Hey, buddy, you should move.
That's 8 damage to you, Eros.
Oh, I'm dead.
You're down? Fuck.
How
I'm
dead
down.
Okay.
Pussies. I only die when
Um,
I'm dead.
And
That's
then,
not true.
Eros, I still need you to make this saving throw, but everyone except for Nezran, go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
God. This is bad. This is really bad.
And again, Wesley, you have disadvantage on this.
God damn.
On his saving throw?
Yes.
This could get really, really, really bad.
Hey,
Like really
In the
soon.
words of Captain America, if you die, shake it off.
With this,
Just rub some dirt on it.
well, Elijah, with a disadvantage, I got an 18.
Bill,
Holy shit.
Nice.
Bill, you got an 18?
Yeah.
Wow, that's really fucking good. You're a lucky boy. Cool. Dustin, what did you get?
I thought you were just talking to them. I'm so sorry. What do you?
No, wisdom saving throw. bud.
Sorry, I thought you were.
Yeah, Captain America, focus
4.
up.
A 4, okay.
I literally, it's so.
You deserve
it's so-
that.
I
You
do
deserve
it, and it's
that.
so important my character. Whenever it's like, oh, what's the saving throw? Oh, it's -1. You're just gonna roll really low anyway. So fuck it.
Flint, what did you get?
Wisdom 21.
That was.
I
Okay.
was. No.
So, Dustin, this is the second time this has affected you, correct?
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. Time out. Before we go any
I
further,
think so.
do I not have
Yeah.
disadvantage anymore? This is really important.
No, you still do have disadvantage
No,
on
you
Constitution and Concentration.
Okay, so then I need to roll again, right?
No, this is a Wisdom saving throw. You do not have disadvantage on Wisdom saving throws.
Oh shit. Okay, so it's Constitution, and what was the other one?
And if you were to cast a Concentration spell.
Okay, and that doesn't go away,
Not at the moment, no.
even though I rolled a 21.
Correct.
Fuck. All right, never mind.
Yeah, because you've already been in the Aegis of the materia.
Yeah. Got
Yeah,
it.
the aura, so to speak. I like that, Aegis.
Okay, still
Cool.
playing.
So, Candyman, you, the whispers are, again, and just like Eros, endlessly distracting you, disrupting your senses, your thoughts, and almost entirely your speech. You also have disadvantage on intelligence, wisdom, charisma, and constitution saving throws for the time being.
But not strength or dexterity.
No, not strength or dexterity at the moment.
There's always a plus.
Sure. Silver lining, I guess.
Throw
Cool.
that. Just
Yeah, you could be
Just wanna
fucking
throw
brain
that
dead,
out
but at
there.
least you'll be able to swing your arms around, I guess.
Incredible.
You hit,
And that is
kid.
her. That is her turn. Next in the order is Nezran. Nezran, what do you do?
I'm gonna see all this crap happening, and I'm going to just
Run away.
move towards the apex of the sort of platform that we're on. So that's going to be right towards the lip of it, and then I'm going to shoot off another 2 Eldritch Blasts
Okay.
at it.
Yeah, roll to see if you hit him.
And then, yeah, okay, so this first beam is going to be a 10, and the second one's going to be a 15.
Neither of those hit. The water sort of minimizes itself to get out of the way of both of your blasts. Is that your turn?
And then I want to, if I can do this on my bonus action, I'll forego the effects of it, but I want to activate my necrotic shroud, and I want to sort of extend my wings out as far as I can to try to get the water elemental's attention.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a... Give me, like, raw charisma.
Oh shit, dude. Really?
Yeah.
Yo, that's a dirty 20.
Its attention immediately falls to you, 100%. You can see its opalescent eyes focused directly on you for the time being.
And I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna say, come on, you bitch god.
Oh, God.
Goddess.
Oh,
I
geez.
apologize. I'll maybe edit that out, and I'm gonna go.
Nope.
You think you get choice what gets edited out?
The first words that you hear this water elemental utter are, I am a goddess. Not a god.
Shut the fuck up. I used to be.
Okay.
All right.
Is that your turn?
All right, gang. Do what you can do. Do
Awesome.
what you can do.
Nezran tries to distract this goddess. Next in the order, Flint. Flint, what do you do?
Okay, so...
Nuke this thing. Nuke it into the ground.
Well, so I have a theory, and that's what I've been trying to figure out how I can best handle this. I don't think we're going to be able to kill it with my guiding bolt shit. So because the spiritual weapon's there, I'm going to try to hit it with the spiritual weapon. That's thing 1. And that's a 12, so that's not gonna hit.
It does not, no.
I really need healing, but I'm gonna cast Command.
You're gonna cast Command on the water elemental, huh?
Yes.
Okay, what do you do?
I'm gonna cast Command, and I'm gonna tell it to flee.
I'm gonna tell it to hydrate
Lee,
me.
I need to make a intelligence or
You should
wisdom?
drink some water.
I'm gonna tell it to
It
rain on me, me,
is
me,
wisdom.
rain on me.
Wisdom, okay.
Can't afford that. Leslie, you know that. You know
Yeah,
better
that's
than
two
She-
big names right there.
that. You need to get
She
the
gets
fuck
a nat 20.
Fuck me in the ass. Okay,
Oh my god.
that sucks. All right, that's all I can do.
Is it
right
weird that I'm a
now.
little happy that you rolled an at 20 on her? I'm like, yeah, fucking fuck you. Like a little bit. Like, I know that's
my
a little
God.
douchey or like, you know,
I know we're on the same
I know
team,
we're on
but I
the same
kind of
team,
want
but
you to
like-
fail right now.
fuck you for rolling all the nat 20s and I haven't rolled any. So fuck off.
Cool. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Such a
Next in the
fucking
order, we've
brat.
got Candyman. What do you do?
Who fucking knows anymore, man. I just go back. Again, it goes back to me going, I can't do too much. But I look at it and I go, non-stop, motherfucker. I look at my sword. Sorry to clarify that. I look at my
There you
sword
go.
and rebound. I go, non-stop. Old faithful. And I sing a song that my dad sang to me when I was younger. When I go and swipe this again, and it goes like this. It goes,
Oh, before he shot your girlfriend.
So
and
excited.
paralyzed
No,
her.
hold on. What's the song? Sing the song.
sometimes the wind goes, but the future doesn't know. And I take my sword and I swing
in
it.
and then in the background, you hear a bullet go off, and you realize that's what Candyman's father was singing
As
when
he shot her. Yeah, of
Trish.
course. Yeah, that lovely ballad. Cool. Roll the hit.
11.
11
I
does
want
not
to hear
hit.
the Celine Dion cover of that.
Swing and a miss.
Alright, for this bonus action, I'm going to enable my second fighting spirit
Cool.
to give myself advantage on my next weapon attack roll and give myself 5 temporary HP, which does not seem like enough, but you know, hey, what you gonna do? And for my second attack roll, I'll roll for it with advantage and swing at that motherfucker again.
Do it.
That'll be 22.
Yeah, that hits.
That'll be 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. Candyman, I'm not even going to make you roll for this. You notice the water is starting to recede rapidly. This thing is starting to get smaller and smaller. It is not down, though.
I yell back to the team and I go, "We got her on the ropes!"
Yeah!
I hear silence and I go again, "Do you know what I mean by that?"
And I'm in the background again. I go, I said yeah the first time.
Well, I mean, Flint's on the other side of this elemental. Eros is down, and Nezran is pretty far, so...
I look
yeah.
at myself like,
I mean,
"You
it
might be
makes
alone, Candyman."
What do you do next?
Does that have one more bonus action, right? I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little.
Pray, this goddess likes you. This goddess likes
But I
you.
don't have any bonus actions, so like, all right, Candyman throwing Hail Mary in here. I noticed, like you told me, that the water's slowing down a little bit. Can I jump on the water goddess and see what I can do? Yeah, I want to go inside the water goddess.
So you want to go inside the water elemental?
Yeah.
Are you asking for consent before you do this? I mean,
Give me a strength saving throw.
you actually might have a chance.
That
Probably
is 19.
plus fucking 7.
Oh, you were so fucking close. No, you don't do it. You reach in to try and get your body into this water elemental to reach for the materia. And you feel this torrent of force come upon you as you're moving, inching closer and closer into it. But it kind of like throws you back a little bit, not enough to like fling you like Nezran did those couple of times, but enough to like make you kick back to where you started. You do not make it in. Is that your turn?
Yeah, but I'm intrigued.
Okay, that's good.
I tell the team.
I might want to take this water elemental out on a date, maybe get to know her a little
You're
bit.
engaged. All right. So
Sometimes
back
you
at
gotta
the top
fight
of the
enemies
order.
from the inside, boys.
Yes. Eros, you are currently down. Make a death saving throw.
Yes.
That's so depressing.
Yes.
That is a 13.
A 13 saves. You get 1 success. Out of
Okay.
3. Cool. Next in the order is the water goddess, Umberlee. She is very unhappy about everything that has taken place here.
Very bothered.
Very bothered.
We could lose Eros if we're not careful here.
Yeah.
Because if he gets hit,
Bitches. Then I have
if
become
he gets
ethereal.
hit,
So, it's going to hit Flint and Candyman again, except it's going to swap some stuff up here.
Oh fuck, I did not heal myself. This could go very badly.
Yeah. Candyman, you take 11 damage.
Nah.
But you do though.
nah.
I'm not feeling it today.
He just
I
I
wish-
wish D&D goes on to the next one. All right, he doesn't take the damage. He doesn't take it.
Oh boy. A 19 does hit you, right, Flint?
No.
A 19 doesn't hit you?
What?
Nope, I have an armor class of 20.
Okay, it just bounces
Holy
right off of your
shit.
shield.
Just wet slap.
I got the armor of Argental. You can't kill me, motherfucker.
But all of you except Nezran make wisdom saving throws, including you, Eros.
This is gonna be really bad.
16.
Wisdom.
We have to do.
It's
Yep.
already
We have
not
to do disadvantage,
good at
right?
all.
Correct.
I mean,
So do you, so Dustin and Wesley, you both have to make it with disadvantage.
This game sucks, dude.
With disadvantage, hold on. With disadvantage, Oliver, that's a 15.
Yowza.
Oh my god, I got the same
God's
thing.
above.
I got the same thing. What's 15?
I swear to
disadvantage?
God, if you almost
Yeah,
call me
I-
Winston, I'm gonna pluck your fucking eyes out.
W's name. It's just
Love
'cause
you,
he just
Winston,
texted
but
me.
it's not my fucking
Oh.
name.
It's because you just texted me, sorry. But I rolled 16 both times and have a -1.
Wow. Okay.
15,
Yeah,
yeah.
you both, you pass. You just pass.
And I
That's
yell out
insane.
to the clouds, I'm not as dumb as you think!
Jesus Christ.
God. All right. Cool. Next in the order, Nezran. Nezran, what do you do?
I'm going to use my movement and hop over the stones to the right and get next to Eros, and then I'm going to use my Spare the Dying cantrip,
Good.
Okay.
and I'm going to bring him back to being stable.
Okay. So, Eros, you are stabilized. You are not up, but you are, okay.
Does that mean I get like 1 HP?
No, you are
No.
at 0, but you are unconscious.
You don't have to do death saving throws.
Correct.
So that means, hey, you could still get hit, and we could be
Okay.
in this mess again. But,
Okay, so in other words, on my next turn, then what do I do?
You are just there. You're just the limp
I don't make
noodle.
it. Okay.
No.
So I'm protected, though. In other
Yeah.
words.
You're
okay,
not gonna
that's
call
Yeah,
Okay.
like you don't have to make death saves.
got it.
Okay.
Thank you, Nezran.
Cool. And what else?
I can't do anything else. That's my action. I don't have anything else that I can do for my bonus action.
All right. Next in the order, Flint. Flint, what do you do?
Well, I have a very important question. Where in the order is the water elemental?
After Eros.
Okay.
So technically second.
Can we ask them?
Okay.
You can.
Okay, cool.
Oh, sometimes.
I think I'm gonna try to cast command again. I honestly
you
don't
just
know if
should've
this is
lined up,
gonna
yeah.
work, but
Okay.
I want to command it to freeze.
Freeze as in like become a frozen mass of
I shall
water,
tell the
or
water
Yes.
person to not move
Um,
anymore.
I believe command only allows you to make certain commands, like very specific ones.
No, it says you speak a one-word command to a creature you can see. Target must succeed on wisdom saving throw. Follow command on its next turn if it fails. Spell has no effect on undead. If it doesn't understand your language, or if it's directly harmful, which it is not. And then there are typical commands and their effects below, but that doesn't mean that I can't tell it to freeze.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Like,
I will say this: you can command it to freeze. So go ahead and do that.
Okay, freeze. You need to
What do I
roll
need to roll? Allie, she got a 19.
Fuck me! Okay, that's enough of the command. I had to
Hit
try.
this thing. Nuke this thing into the ground.
Okay, well, a spiritual weapon, hopefully it'll hit it and give it some damage. No, that's a 14.
That's not going to cut it. The Ninja Star passes right through. The water just gets right out of the way. Cool, is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Candyman, it's up to you. What do you do?
Nothing new. I think.
Wow, get excited, boys.
Nothing new. If I back away, will they get attack of opportunity, right?
It will get an attack of opportunity,
It's
yes.
fucking annoying to me
That's
because I want to
where
do, but I don't want to
I'm
give that opportunity to them.
Either take the hit and back away, or
I didn't need to hear from the peanut gallery. I yell at Nazareth. I look at the water. I look at the water goddess, and I go. Alright, team, I feel like I had something with trying to get in the water, like get inside.
yeah. And then
Get in
I say from
there.
the background, yeah, I did too, twice.
Yeah, but you ain't got the strength I have, Nezaran. So I'm thinking these fucking country
Go
boy,
for it
these
again.
fucking country boy hands, maybe do some shit. But
Oh, but okay, all right.
I know we're getting closer. I guess I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna swing at my sword again for my first attack. With sword of rebound.
Okay.
That's gonna be
Okay.
24,
24 definitely hits.
and that'll be 8 damage.
The damage, okay.
And for my bonus action, I'm going to enable my last fighting spirit.
Okay.
Give myself another advantage on the attack roll. And 5 temporary HP there. And so for my second attack, I'm gonna do my attack rolls for advantage. Fucking 6. Nat 20.
Nice.
Dustin, roll that damage.
6.
The water is starting to recede more and more.
12. I can't add the modifier.
12.
Oh, can I add the modifier? Sorry.
Yeah, you can.
15.
15.
15.
Candyman. You watch this water as you slash at it over and over and over again, trying to make it recede and burn away this water with your magical weapon. The water elemental is receding more and more and more and getting smaller and smaller until finally you manage to, with the tip of your sword, hit the trident materia with it and knock the trident materia out of the water elemental. And the water elemental sucks itself up almost and turns into this young woman that is dressed in almost like this seaweed garment, and her body
Like
falls
Ariel?
limp. Sure, yeah, we could think Ariel, sure. Falls limp to the ground, and you see the materia ding, 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 fall down onto some of the stone platforms. You have successfully defeated Umberlee, the water goddess. You
God.
are
Holy
all
crap.
still within the
Barely
range.
alive.
Yeah, you are all still within the range of this materia. I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw as it pops out of this water elemental.
18.
Still with disadvantage.
Sorry, 19.
Disadvantage for Candyman and Arrows.
That is a 12 for me.
Ooh, I rolled 16 this twice. So
Jesus, you're really good at this unconscious shit.
Yeah.
5.
I have nothing else to think about.
I want to through
That
the
was such a
blur
bad
of
joke.
everything that's happening, I want to call out and I want to just say, don't touch it. Get away. Everyone but me, get away from the stone. Now.
Okay, so Candyman. So actually, I'll do Nezran first. Nezran, the whispers. You move up to kind of this level 2 area of crazy. The whispers are endlessly distracting, disrupting your senses, your thoughts, and almost your speech. You have disadvantage on intelligence, wisdom, charisma, and constitution. Dustin, you move up here in this level of insanity. The voices sometimes now at this point start to make sense to you as your sword tip touches this materia. But when they do, nothing else makes sense. Anytime you need to make an intelligence, wisdom, or charisma check, make a DC 10 intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, you are affected by the confusion spell for 1 minute until the spell ends.
Shit.
So as of right now, this is not going to affect you, but you do start to hear a lot of voices in your head, Candyman. I just wanted to give you guys kind of a semblance of what could have happened if you moved up a tier. So
Wait, so
yeah,
that didn't
you see
happen,
this-
or that did happen? Sorry, I was writing that down.
So that did happen to you, and these voices are getting much louder at this point. What do y'all do?
I want to behind. I'm gonna yell to Candyman. Candyman, pick up the girl and leave. I will get the stone. Pick up the girl and leave. Okay?
I take a glance and I go, she looked a little bit of an arrow. And I pick her up and I go, all right, Nizzy.
Surprised.
I go,
All
yes,
right,
sir.
and then I'm gonna make my way forward, and with my bacon hands, my hands are bacon.
Oh no!
I am going to,
Call
And-
back, baby.
and as I feel this arcane insanity beat down on me as I have my wings out, I am going to inside. I'm gonna go. All right. And I'm gonna say the fiend's name. I'm gonna go, Teehas, you better buck the fuck up. And then I'm gonna grab both hands onto the materia.
As you do, you can hear the fiend physically just he feels the burn of this materia as you pick it up. What do you do with it?
Candy, is she awake? I'm just holding it. I'm just holding it.
Make an intelligence saving throw. Or sorry, no, actually, I'm sorry. No. No saving throw. Make give me an intelligence check. Or actually, intelligence or wisdom, whichever's higher for you.
Oh, yeah, well, they're both the same, so
Okay.
11. Yeah.
11. You remember the bag in your pocket. Sorry, you remember the satchel that's like, or the bag of holding that's right next to you.
Flint, come here, now. Grab the thing that's in my pocket.
Okay.
Grab.
And I
Sorry. It's a bag
slither
of
in.
holding. It's not in your pocket. I should have clarified.
Oh.
Yeah. Grab the bag of holding that's in my pocket, and just be warned, something might come out of it. Like, you just gotta be ready, okay?
Oh god.
Okay. And I slither my hand into his pocket.
It's a vibrator.
And I just want everyone to know, Nezran, how tall are you?
I'm like 6'2".
Okay.
You're 5'5". So.
I'm like,
No, I'm not.
I'm like 4 feet. So how?
That's
how
fine.
tall are
Yes, you can fucking get into his pocket.
Okay,
The bag is
so I'm,
strapped
like,
to his side. Let me clarify.
reaching-
Yeah, it's by my
reaching,
side.
like,
It's next to my
So
book of
committed
shadows.
to
Okay,
the
cool.
character.
I'm
What can I reach
reaching.
you? I'm a dwarf.
My hands are cooking. Like, they're burning. They're burning
And I
is
grab
what's
it,
happening.
and I like open it, and I'm like, okay, let it
Okay,
go.
well, fucking roll a d12 while you're at it, because a
No,
fucking animal
no,
might come
it's
out.
only when you're taking things out of the bag.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
So you put it in. Do you put it in the bag?
Yeah, I put it right in the bag, and I kind of shake my hands out. I'm like, ah!
Alrighty.
Does
You
the
put
bag hit me in the head?
no.
Okay.
So
good.
the
Just making sure. I put my hands down.
I take the bag and I put it back on my belt. I just crack my hands, which are now like encased in 3rd-degree burns again.
And I am with
Can I heal
the
him?
water goddess, and I start to slowly. I put my hand, because we didn't talk about how gently I took care of this situation. But
Okay,
I
sure.
gently
Wow.
put
Christ.
my arm underneath her head, and I realize she's a good person.
uh-huh.
And she was.
She tried to kill us, okay? For what
And
it's
you're
worth.
also engaged,
Don't
but
interrupt me.
whatever.
Don't interrupt me.
So you gently put her down on the ground.
And I kiss her on the forehead and I go, Candyman, take care of you, okay? Because I know mermaids are real.
As you say that, at the exact same time, they put the materia in the bag of holding, and almost as if just like a teleportation spell has appeared in front of you, the goddess Ashera appears right in front of you, Dustin.
Oh, god
Oh,
damn it.
fuck. I'm literally gonna say that. Oh, fuck.
Um,
I'm gonna move to the back as far as I can.
As Ashera appears before you, let me just reiterate what she looks like for our listeners.
Hey, Artie! I just want you to know your fucking wife's down here. You want to do something about it?
Oh, he can't hear you, darling.
Oh, fuck me.
Just to reiterate what she looks like, she is just this incredibly tall almost Amazon-esque, like 10 to 12 foot woman, dressed in white silken robes and red sashes with a crown on her head as well. And she looks at you, Candy, and says, I would thank you for taking care of my younger sister. And she bends down and puts her hand on Umberlee's forehead, and casts a healing spell. And Umberlee starts to wake up. After she stabilizes, she...
You had to cheat on your fucking girlfriend.
I didn't cheat on my fucking girlfriend, you fucking dwarf. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, it was just a forehead kiss. Don't be so
Dear God.
dramatic.
That's actually really true.
That's also very
Nessa in
true.
the back, it's like, that's technically true. He was just going for a forehead kiss. It's chill.
She notices, Eros, that you are also not doing so hot, and she almost seamlessly floats over to you. She doesn't walk or anything, and puts her hand on your forehead, and you get a let me see here. We'll call it 64 of healing.
A full rest? We'll call it a full rest?
You know what? Yeah, we'll call it a full rest. Why not? For you. And she looks at all of you and says, you have done exponentially well. Way better than all of my expectations could have even possibly imagined. I am so proud of all of you. Umberlee at this point has gotten up and is sitting upright and looks a little confused and turns to Candyman, turns to Ashera, sees the rest of you, and says, well, it's about damn time. I've been stuck here for long enough. Sister, why didn't you help me a century ago? And Ashera says, you know it's against our laws to personally interfere with the mortal realm. You violated our pact and attempted to take the trident materia. There was nothing we could do. And Umberlee retorts, so you just let me sit here and ruin the ecosystem of Teehas? Ashera frowns and says, precisely. That was your doing and nobody else's.
I don't
Umberlee-
like
Hey,
this.
Candyman, your goddess is kind of a dick.
Umberlee gets up when you say that and says, no, it's not like that. I had the best of intentions. I was trying to save what the materia is. I was trying to conserve. As she says that, Ashera, again, teleports right up to Umberlee and grabs her face and covers her mouth and says, not another word, or we'll both be in trouble. You've suffered for your consequences, and that is enough. Now, I believe you have some apologizing to do.
Who's bigger than you two?
I
Who's bigger than
really
you two?
don't like this.
Ashera turns to you as you say that, Nezran, and she says, I cannot say. It is not...
I think you can.
No, it is not the place of the gods to interfere. I literally cannot tell you.
I
Well,
really,
then.
really fucking don't like this.
Do you value this materia, then?
Of course I value the materia, and so should you. I set you
Okay.
out on a quest, and you are doing exactly that. You are collecting the materia, and you are doing very well.
You need to give us a little bit more help, or this materia and me are going to die. And I'm going to fire both Eldritch Blasts into the clouds to create an opening, and then I'm going to hop down into the opening.
Do you actually mean that?
I do.
Okay. So you are actually willing to die with this materia. I need to know right now.
Yeah, I'm going to... Here,
Oh, you're gonna fucking roll for
hey,
it?
Nezran, has the ball.
Yeah, I'm
bro.
absolutely going to roll for it.
I mean, fuck, that was exciting. Let's fucking go, dude. All right.
Because subtextually it would make sense because you did learn a lot about yourself recently in these episodes. So, like, if you're feeling a little depressed, it's okay.
Oh, yeah, I totally do that, dude. I totally jump down into this
Well, you
hole.
threatened it. You didn't jump down. You were threatening it.
The clouds... Umberlee waves her hand and the clouds close back up, and then they lift you
Oh, you
up.
jerk!
They lift you up again. Umberlee says, she's right. Listen, I cannot say what... How do I put this, sister? And Ershera says, we cannot tell you because we want to tell you, but we literally... And she, like, widens her eyes and, like, really stares you down. Literally cannot tell you. Do you understand?
So you don't even know yourself, do you?
She pauses and looks kind of hesitantly off into the distance and says, it's not that I don't know. It's that if I were to say something to get us all into bigger trouble, it could mean something disastrous. You are meant to figure it out on your own.
All right. Well, then tell us, who's the creepy gray dude? All right.
The Gray is what we call him. All I can say is he's part of a larger set of beings exactly like him, and that is all I can say. Umberlee pipes up and says, listen, I had to find the materia. I couldn't sit by and do nothing, not knowing how each came to be. I wish I could tell you more, but I swear to you, and she looks at you, Candyman, and says, I can fix everything that's going on in Teehas right now. I can bring water back to Teehas. If
It's
you let
pretty
me.
clear you can't control this materia.
What?
I don't need the materia to do that, but I've learned.
What do you need? What do you need to? What do you need to make that happen?
For someone to rescue me. And she
What do you
smiles and looks at you, Candyman, and says, and now that you've done that, I can get back to what I do best. And she walks up to the front.
It's really hard to flirt with a girl. That's Aaron's voice. Just want to it's
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes.
Um,
I mean, I'm with
she
you. I'm
walks.
right here.
She walks up to the front of the temple where the shrine to herself is, and starts carving sigils and markings and things of that nature. And water starts to flow from this altar. Umberlee, you just notice this stream of water coming out of every crevice of this temple. Slowly but surely it starts to all start to pool in the center of this shrine, and you can hear this massive waterfall falling through these clouds, and there are definitely more and more streams of water appearing, going every which way in the clouds here. You assume back down into the Feywild. And she turns to you, Candyman, and she says, I'm glad that I was able to reach my spirit out to somebody through the water, and get to a hero that can come save me. And you, Candyman, remember the moment you ran to the water and decided to dunk your head underneath it back in that dungeon in Phandalin, and you got slapped by Umberlee, who told you to get your shit together. And she says, always run back to the water, right?
Always.
She turns back and sighs, and she turns back to the shrine, sighs, and says, a long time ago, the proud people of Teehas struck a deal with the Fae that bridged a bountiful spring between their world and Teehas. The trident materia somehow found its place at the spring's center, this shrine. I foolishly sought it out for, and she looks at Ashera, my own reasons, and became possessed. This also activated the shrine's one and only defense, the sand wall. But now that you've rescued me, I can reverse it. You know what? When you start to leave, you'll see. And she waves her hand, and that boat you guys came up in to the clouds appears again. And she says, I can give you a ticket home.
Well, do we take it?
What about Candyman's father?
He's lost.
Ashera sighs.
Candy,
and,
I'm sorry,
yeah.
but I think your dad's gone.
She sighs and says, unfortunately, the Grey is out of my control, out of my power. I'm not able to see their movements or anything of the like. I'm unable to stop them. I'm sorry, Candy.
Is there any way for me to get an answer for why he did what he did?
I'm sure when you find him, and I know you will find him, Candy, the Grey seeks the same thing that you all do, the materia.
Oh, good. We get to see possessed Candyman's daddy.
I'm sure that you will run into him again, and you will make the decisions you will to try and rescue him.
Right.
He will answer for what he did. And with that, she waves her hand and says, I believe you left this back down there. And you see your father's rifle. And then she says, something to remember your father by. I know what happened and what you saw was difficult, to say the least, but he's still out there, Candy. You have the option to save him with this. And as she says that, your Sword of Rebound, Candy, comes out of its sheath and latches onto the rifle, becoming what looks to be a blob of metallic alloy floating in midair. You saw this once back in the cave in Phandalin when the mass would transform from weapon to weapon when you were all like surrounding it and rolling to see who it would fling toward next, and it chose you. It begins to take shape again, revealing two smaller rifles, almost a quarter size of the original. You don't see your sword anymore, and Ashera says, this is what your father called a pistol. He gave up working on it after the lab incident, but I'm sure he'd want you to have it if you're interested. Now, Dustin, this is your first time ever playing D&D, so I want to give you a choice right here. You can continue to be the fighter that you've chosen, the subclass that you've chosen, where you have the Sword of Rebound and a shield and all of that good stuff. Or you can choose a different fighter subclass, the Gunslinger. I will allow you to make this decision, but you have to make it right now.
From the back, and I see that Candyman's struggling, and I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna kind of put my hands against myself, my burnt, terrible bacon hands,
Of
and
course,
I'm gonna
yes.
go, Candy, if I had a choice, or a long time ago, I had a choice to take on something new. And I didn't want that power, but I've made it my own. I think you should do this.
Okay.
Non-character, I feel like I don't know what the gunslinger can all do.
So, just to clarify, the gunslinger, instead of you using a sword and shield, you would have a set of pistols that you could use in lieu of your attacks. And basically, you're changing up your weapon, and you get some new abilities called grit points. You can use these points to do special things while fighting. So this gives you a bit more option, like a bigger option pool of things to do in battle, if you want.
Man, fuck. It's the biggest decision I've ever made in my life. I'm torn with the fact I feel like Candyman's gotten so far with how he's done. And our group needs that type of fighter where it's almost a simplistic, let me fucking do this and get this shit done. But
For what it's worth, you throw your sword a lot already, and now you're just going to be shooting bullets.
That's true. That is very true.
I say follow in your father's footsteps, Candy.
Exactly.
Aren't you
If I could-
unconscious?
Tradition is golden.
Aren't you unconscious?
No, he is back
No,
up.
I'm
I
alive.
know, it's a
That's
joke.
right, that's right.
I just
yeah.
yell, look at him, like, what the hell? Aren't
What
you
I meant.
dead?
If I could, and I'll say this again, Candy, if I could carry my family with me to where I am now, I would. But I can't.
Neither can
And
I.
I would really like a tuna fish sandwich.
Shut the fuck up, Flint! I'll shoot a Eldritch Blast at him!
The choice is ultimately yours, Candy. What do you do?
I look up to the sky and I say, it's time to do some more different bullshit. And I look at the team and I go, I'm about to sling all over you motherfuckers.
Oh!
Sweet. You grab both pistols, putting your shield down on the ground. That has just seen so much force and battle and scars and all of this other stuff. And you use both hands and you pick up both pistols, and they feel right at home in your hand.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, you've chosen to switch to the subclass for a fighter, which is Gunslinger. I have already created a pre-made character sheet for you, which I can help you copy and everything. So yeah. Cool.
Copy and rip it off. Yeah.
Umberlee steps forward and says, I want to thank every single one of you for all that you've done, especially you, Candy. And she gives you a big hug and smiles and says, don't be a stranger. Run to the water whenever you need.
Goddamn bet I will. And then I put both pistols up. So now she's hugging me with both my pistols up. And I go,
Uh-huh.
I blow on one, blow on the other, and then I blow on her forehead.
Nope. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, you'll get the hang of that. I'm sure. As for the rest of you,
My bad.
I cannot thank you enough. The boat starts to float over towards you, and she says, "It's time to go. You'll want to see what's on the outside of this stream."
Before we go, I want to call out to Ashara, and I want to try to talk to her privately if I can.
Ashera. Okay. So we'll say the and tell me if you don't do this. Obviously, I don't want to railroad you, but the rest of you start making your way toward the boat. Nezran, your shroud goes away, and you look at your hands. The shroud took most of the beating, 100%.
Okay.
Your hands are not nearly as bacony as you think they are when the shroud goes away.
Oh, hands off.
Like maybe like a single bacon supreme, like that. Not too bad.
My hands aren't
Bacon.
So you walk up to
Hands are
Ashera.
bacon bits.
You walk up to Ashera. What do you say?
All right, so I've been around gods before, and I may not remember this from my past, but you better do right by him. And I have one question.
What's that, dear?
What do you know about the name Teehas?
She pauses and thinks for a moment. Give me a persuasion check.
Oh shit, it's actually really high for me. Fucking A, but it's still low.
It's gonna have to be
9.
pretty high. 9? Okay, no. She says, that is not information for me to disclose. You need to reach within yourself and talk to the fiend. Only he can tell you who he is.
What's his name again?
He's a monster. And that's all I need to know. And then I march onto the boat.
She nods her head and kind of like follows you to the boat and says, sometimes monsters can be good at a second glance. And then waves her hand, ta-ta! And then the boat shoots off down the stream, much like a log ride at fucking Six Flags. And you guys are fucking loving it. Like, it's not jolty enough that you like fall out of the boat or anything, but you start like traveling down this stream of water faster and faster. And as Umberlee and Ashera get smaller and smaller as you go further and further away, the boat becomes more and more encased in clouds. It becomes difficult to see. Then, suddenly, you burst from the clouds, and hot, humid air hits your face.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You are back. You are back in Teehas again.
Oh my god.
You look below the boat and no longer see running water through the clouds, but full running water in an aqueduct that used to run from like the sand wall to Teehas. But this aqueduct hasn't seen water in almost a century, and you were just traveling down this thing at high speed.
Wait, Candy, where's your sister?
You don't know.
I'm just staring at my
We left her in the Fae!
I'm staring at my pistols. I go, I have a sister? What are you talking about? What was that? What was that?
Candy, go ahead and make... actually, Candy and Nezran, go ahead and make a perception check.
14.
14.
9.
Okay, with a 14, actually, this does not take much. In the aqueduct, a little bit further away, I'm gonna say, like, this aqueduct is maybe, like, 40, 50 feet away from you, running out of the same cloud. Like, there are multiple aqueducts coming out of the sand wall area where the water is emitting from. And you look out and you see another boat. And inside of that boat, you hear, Candy! And you see a broken-legged Hales, but there are others in the boat. You also see Gotti, also in the boat, carrying her, and she is waving while they're in this boat. No, Gotti.
No, Pose, the boyfriend. Pose back in
Teehas.
Oh,
Yeah.
where are we right now? I'm so confused.
We're in the desert.
Oh, we're not in Teehas yet.
No,
Gotti.
you're not back in Houston.
Got it. Okay.
Who's done? Motherfucker.
So you see her in this boat with Gotti. That is one of the Sealy Fae that helped rescue you from the Psycho Knight.
That's right.
Yes. And he is carrying her, and she is waving to you, and she has a broken leg, and like all this other stuff. And he puts her down, and kind of salutes you, and then he jumps out of the boat onto the aqueduct and kind of slides for a little bit, and then makes his way roughly back up the aqueduct toward what you think is going to be the sand wall, but you turn around, and instead of there being a sand wall there, you see a cloud, just a giant cloud emitting water into these aqueducts.
Wow.
Yeah, I will say
That's beautiful.
Scott and Wesley, Eros and Nezran, give me an Arcana check.
14.
9.
A 9. With a 14, Nezran, you can surmise that this portal between the Feywild and Teehas is now back up and running again. The sand wall is no longer blocking the water from coming out of this portal, and the water is flowing through the aqueducts. You can look down at the ground and you see veins of water peeking into the desert from the very bottom of this giant cloud where the sand wall used to be, and it is starting to just fill with more and more water, and life starts coming back to Teehas.
Life?
Candy?
Does that mean there's tuna?
Yeah, who knows? Maybe in a couple decades or so they can release some tuna.
There'll be
And
tuna.
yeah, tuna for miles.
Candy, I think we did it. I think we got the water back.
I look around and I sniff. I close my eyes and I fall down to my knees and I go. I think we did.
He's crying. That's so nice. And as you all keep...
God.
You keep going and going down this aqueduct, and you see Hustan
Such a
coming.
good actor.
Yeah, you are. You're so fucking good, man.
If you want to hire Dustin Sutliff, call 308. No.
We're winning that potty for sure. So.
Body.
Winner.
Hey everyone, this is what a
Everybody,
BFA
welcome
gets
to
ya.
your 12th annual potties and winner for worst fake cry on the podcast for D&D.
Justin Sutliff.
Candyman, Dustin Sutliff. Dustin, what do you have to say?
Come
to the
on
group?
down.
What do you have to say to the group?
Still haven't had anything to eat.
Oh my god. So you guys are traveling down this aqueduct, which is fairly high up in the air, but it is tilting downward toward the direction of Hustan, which is coming into view. And as you guys are getting toward the end of this aqueduct, you see just an immense crowd of people just like flocking to these aqueducts where the water is like flowing onto the ground, and you hear hooping and hollering and cheers. And as your boat comes into view, the entirety of this crowd sees you, and they run toward your specific aqueduct. And at the head of the crowd is the Queen Her Majesty, Angela Oakley, surrounded by her guard. And you keep picking up speed. Everybody go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no!
Unless you have something to stop this boat going down the aqueduct.
9.
I start randomly shooting my pistols.
12.
Alright, we got a 9, we got a 12.
I guess I'll make it too. Yeah, it's. Oh, I got an 18.
18.
Can I cast command on the boat?
8.
No, you can't command the boat. An 8.
Damn it.
The save was a 10.
Stop.
So, anybody
Wait,
with
was
a 10 or higher?
Me.
Oh, go ahead.
Never
Okay,
mind.
so
no.
anybody with a 10 or higher. The boat crashes into the end of this aqueduct where the water is flowing out of, and you all just fucking go flying toward this crowd of people. And whoever got a 10 or higher, you get caught by the crowd and kind of like start wave surfing among the crowd. The other two, the crowd tries to catch you, but you end up face planting.
Into the sand.
Into the sand, and at that point, you don't take any damage. I just really love the look of that. And you don't. They pick you up and start chanting all of your names at random. Whoever is holding you, they're chanting your names. And finally, you get set down in front of Queen Angela Oakley, and she says, "Well, I did say when water comes back to Teehas and when pigs fly. I still don't see any flying pigs, but yeah, I think we can manage to spare the Silent Sentinel some resources. What do you say, Candy?" And she puts her hand out for a handshake.
Candy, I elbow him in the side. Candy, fucking do it!
I look at her and I go, "You goddamn right." And I go real extra firm and I squeeze the shit out of her.
You pull that, you grab
Yeah,
her hand, you pull that shit in, power move,
yeah,
absolutely.
And I pull her in and I go, on the floor.
No, you do. She blushes a little bit, and which is hard to see because she's a golden dragonborn, and and she says, "Well, thank you for the water, and Yeah, we will. Our people will talk to your people, and she starts to.
Where's Trish at?
As soon as you say that, you hear Trish and your mama, and you also hear Hales. You hear it off in the distance. Crash! Ah! And let me roll for Hales. Oh, nat 20, hell yeah. Oh, okay, so she gets a nat 20 on her dexterity check. They carry her over to you. And all of you have a lovely little family reunion. Trish rolls up to you in her wheelchair and says, "Candy!" And she tries to give you a big hug. And as she's hugging you, she says, "I missed you so much. I didn't know if you were coming back."
I miss you too, but let me tell you something. I always come back. Always.
She gives you a big old fucking kiss. Big old kiss.
Nah.
Yeah, get tongue off. Yeah, yeah, get in there.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's
You're animal.
all of us are like, oh, okay.
And everybody.
You're humanoid,
Prestidigitation
not dogs.
and
Jesus
A black
Christ.
cloud just surrounds them, and I'm like, go away.
I have it in my
the
notes.
crowd-
Candy and Trish face fuck in the crowd.
Nice. The crowd goes wild. It's a real end of movie moment. Hats get thrown, and all that good stuff. And suddenly, you hear an explosion come from the crowd, and people start screaming.
Dude, I feel like I'm in a fucking movie right now, man.
I know.
Let's fucking go.
Out of the crowd, and on the rooftops appear a mixture of Red Jack gang members and Guerrier ghouls.
Oh, fuck me.
And you see among them Ember and Zoya,
Oh,
Who-
shit.
Oh shit.
who survived. And Zoya says, "Sorry to cut up this touching fucking reunion, but this water's gonna be ours for the taking." And they are, they have their bows at the ready and swords out and things of that nature. But then, there's a lot of fucking twists here.
Yes, for real, dude. Can I at least call out to Ember?
I'm like,
No,
wait,
you
you-
absolutely the fuck cannot.
Well, yeah,
Nesran,
I
look at me.
I had a couple
Look at
lines,
me. I
but
will tie you the fuck up if you so much as look in her direction. Because, goddammit, you have the things that I can't say out loud. And if you hook this up for all of us, I'm gonna fucking knock your head around.
Oh wow, yeah, okay, cool. He doesn't say anything to Ember. Cool. So
I go, oh my god, I just wanted to say hi. I mean, like, hey.
I turn around to Ember and I say, "He says fucking hi. That's it."
What's our
And I
next
kinda just play
twist?
better, like, hi.
Ember winks at you, Nesran. So the next twist is as follows. As they have their weapons ready to go, the Royal Guard and portions of the Royal Army among the crowd get their stuff out. And at the same time, others start to reveal themselves having weapons, just members of the crowd.
Oh shit.
And
This is Teehas.
Just
Yeah,
citizens
everyone
of
has a
Teehas.
gun in Teehas.
yeah, well, they don't have guns, but they have like a bunch of other stuff, like pitchforks and fucking pickaxes and
Plates,
swords and shields. And,
napkins.
yeah, sure,
Yeah,
yeah,
fuck.
napkins, absolutely, very brittle.
You suffocate someone
and
with a napkin. It's not hard.
totally. And you know, the citizens of Teehas gather around with the Royal Army, and Angela Oakley steps forward and says, "Well, the way I figure it, you got two options here, Ember. You can fight everybody in fucking Teehas, or you can share, just like the rest of us. This is a blessing, having all this water back. And Candy's the one that brought it back, along with his friends. Now, do you want to stir up more trouble, or do you want to get this country back on the road where it was supposed to be? Back to greatness."
Ember, I think you're really cool, but I think you should chill for this
I
one
think you
moment.
should shut the
Just
fuck
this
up,
one moment.
demon boy. Shut the fuck up.
I put my hand on my pistol and I go, but let me tell you something. I'm ready to go if you are.
And then I'm in the background. I'm just like outlining.
Stop it. Put your hands down.
I pressed to
Put your
digitate
fucking-
handcuffs onto Nezran.
Thank
You,
I love you, Ember.
Shut up!
Hey, Nezzy, I have an idea. I think I'll eat your bacon hands if you don't fucking stop.
She kind of lowers her weapon a little bit, and then Angela Oakley says, they make some really good points and all, but we also outnumber you 2-1. So, how's that sound? You want to break up your little party? Ember lowers her weapons and looks at Zoya, who still looks kind of fucking beat up, to be honest. And she says, well, we had a good run. And then pushes him off the building.
and then I just say to the top of my lungs, I'm like, that's my girl, do it.
Shut up.
You guys, they cheer as Zoya flies off of the building. Hold on, I'm gonna roll to see if he survives. He's yeah, okay, he lives. All right. So the guards take him alive and put him in prison, and you guys spend the rest of the night not only drinking lager, but also fresh, cool water. You spend the rest of the night just celebrating that water has finally come back to Teehas.
With food?
With food.
Thank the good Lord Argental.
All the dried scorpion and fresh dried tuna you can muster.
Dried tuna? What the
yeah.
fuck is this?
Sun-dried. Cool, so you spend the rest of the night partying, and actually, Allison, go ahead and give me a religion check.
Religion check, okay. Well, that's a 19.
A 19, cool. That's gonna come into play a little bit later. Interesting.
I'm gonna fuck some people up.
You fucked
You
up on
already
Goddess,
did.
bud.
Yeah, but you fucking got me excited. I was like, I'm gonna fucking fight all these fucking other bitches. Fuck, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Action
You gave
economy
Candyman
dictate that
guns,
you'd
and now
probably
he's gonna
die.
have a trigger finger that goes off
Bang,
like
bang,
his
bang,
fucking
bang.
penis.
Bang, 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 bang.
You party and party and party until the sun starts to come up on the horizon again. Now, really quick, I will allow all of you one aside through the party if you want. If you did want to talk to anybody or say anything, now's the time.
To each other in the party or to anyone else?
To anyone else.
I stand up on a table and I just go, all right, everyone.
Yeah, recall one moment from the party that you all did.
Yeah.
Let's go
So
with
at
that.
one point, I stand on a table and I'm like, all right, everyone. If you want some D, room 304 at the Holiday Inn. And I then at some point end up getting gang banged in my room at the Holiday Inn.
Oh, cool.
That's my memory
Yeah.
of the party, of the water
Cool.
sports party. Is that what we
I'm
called
surprised you remember. Yeah, the water sports party, the aqueduct
the
party.
aqueduct party? That's better.
I like it. Yeah, I dig that. I dig that. Who remembers anything else from the party?
Well, I like to a cheers for everybody. You know, like a small speech.
Okay. How did the speech go? How did it go?
So I'm with Trish,
Uh-huh.
and I take my lager in my hand, and I bring it up, and I say, everybody, for everyone that has helped me, my family, my wife to be.
Yeah,
This-
woo.
Shut up, Rick.
Sorry.
I shot Rick in the face with an eldritch blast. Shut the fuck up, Rick! He's having a moment!
Goddamn, I know. I'm just cheering him on. Fuck.
This team of, but also I have to thank for helping my home that's meant the most to me. Being the person that I am, being the man that I am, that's taught me so much. But this band of moronic, crazy misfits that we put together, and they helped save my home. And this cheers for you. This cheers for Teehas. And this cheers is for us to become a family. You are my family. Cheers to you guys.
And as he says that, I shoot off a fireball in front, and it just like
explodes in the air
like
and
a firework.
Kills everyone because it has ridiculous radiance.
No, I put it really far in the air. Okay?
Yeah, Queen Angela Oakley says, "For Teehas!" And everyone in the crowd that's around you goes, "For Teehas!" And they cheer and hoop and holler. That's beautiful. That's fucking beautiful. What else do you guys remember? Flint, what did you do during the party?
Well, I wish I could remember, but I have Alzheimer's.
Yes. Of course.
That would fit.
Really
That
put a damper on the party for you. Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Flint and Eros woke up in bed the next morning.
Nope. Nope, that most certainly did not happen. That is not on brand. Argental would be pissed.
I know this
I
is
swore
Argental.
myself to a life of celibacy.
Speaking of Argental, with that 19 you got earlier, you're partying through the night and you're drinking as much Manischewitz wine as you can find. And you hear in your head throughout the night, it goes,
You forgot to pray for your weapon. I'm taking the shuriken away from you.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh,
It's fine, you still have 9 others. Chill, bro.
it'll be okay.
so I'm gonna say that since you forgot to pray for your weapon, that option goes away. And for anybody listening, go ahead and email thatddenergy@gmail.com for any new weapon ideas for Allie's list.
Please do that.
Here we
Please
got about
do
2
that,
weeks
people.
until that happens. Nezran, what did you do during the party?
I was so overwhelmed and so happy to see Candyman being celebrated amongst his friends and family, but I was a little put off by this many people being around. I think I grabbed a bottle of wine, and if I saw Ember, I tried to talk to her, but I think...
What do you say?
I was like, so, I have fire resistance.
Give me a charisma. No, give me... Oh god, how does this work? Give me a charisma check with advantage.
Oh,
That is pretty fucking good.
Charisma check with advantage. Okay, that's a 13.
With a 13, she looks at you as you're trying to come up with more and more pickup lines, and she says, "Shut the fuck up," and she spins you around and dips you and gives you a huge kiss on the mouth. Huge kiss. Big kiss.
And my wings go.
Oh my god.
And she says, "Lighten up, it's a party."
And I do, and I just kind of hang around Ember for the rest of the evening.
Oh,
Cool.
I'm not really doing a lot. I'm just kind of like excited to be around someone.
Sure.
Yeah.
At the end of the night, I passed by Nezran. Nezran, room 304, Holiday Inn, bring your wings.
Oh my god.
And the morning starts to roll around. You all had a phenomenal night. And you get a summons from Queen Angela Oakley. I will say that you all get up, eat breakfast with Candyman's family. They catch a fresh peacock delicacy that you all eat to start your morning.
Peacock pie. What the fuck?
Yeah, peacock pie. You know, it's
Yeah,
a
peacock
classic.
pie. It's just like chicken pot pie. It's just got more feathers in it.
Exactly.
More colorful.
Yeah.
And
Just spit them out.
Love these fucking land animals.
and I'll say this: they actually missed water so much that there's no coffee, but it's just water in the morning. Like she pours all of you fresh cups of water now that there's plenty to go around. They're just so damn excited about it.
I need water. My head hurts so
Yeah, drink up.
fucking bad. Oh Jesus
And-
Christ!
And you all go to the palace. As you approach the Teehas Tower, you notice parked off to the side is the blimp from the Silent Sentinels. And you don't see anybody.
Hey!
Yeah, you don't see anybody in the blimp, but you walk all the way up the stairs to Teehas Tower.
No, hold on, time out. I don't walk up the stairs. I look at the stairs and I puke off the side of the fucking mountain.
Sure, okay. Yeah, you gotta lighten the load before you walk all the way up, absolutely. And you climb all the way up the stairs. The gnome butler you met before sees all of you and says, "Right this way." And you walk in through the jade palace that has all those cracks and dust everywhere and all that good stuff. And seated at the table in the throne room is Queen Angela Oakley, Hal, and Darren Edermath. And they all look at you as you come in, and Hal says, "Well, I hear you've been quite busy." And that's where we'll end our session.
God damn it.
Listen, he can't keep going on. Like, he has to stop at some point.
I know.
This is going to be a
fucking
long
all right.
fucking episode for the finale. But guys, thank you so much for listening. Go to thatbigddenergy.com to see all of our social media stuff. Our email as well. If you share or like any of it, you do have a chance to get your name in the podcast, which I'm going to need some new names coming up. Speaking of new stuff, the party is actually going to be traveling back to their home base of the Silent Sentinels, at which point they will be able to shop and peruse and take some time. So please, please, please email us some cool ass weapon ideas. We fucking
Please
need
do.
them. Again, it's thatddenergy@gmail.com. And Allie also needs a new weapon to summon for her holy weapon. So yeah, go ahead and give us some of those suggestions. Let's go around the table to see if my players have anything to plug.
Wait.
Wesley, what?
Did we take a long rest, or are we, did we not take a long rest?
That's a good point. I will say you will get a long rest, but
From drinking.
guess what, gang? You also level the fuck up, finally.
Oh, yes!
Long time coming. You finally level the fuck up.
I think I
Holy cow.
forgot how to level the fuck up.
Are
I
we
will help
doing,
you with
is
that.
it just the one level, or are we doing, like...
It's just the one level. Per arc, we're gonna go level
Don't
by
get
level.
greedy, Scott.
Yeah, you fuck. You know what? No, you moved down a level,
You moved
Scott.
down.
You piece of
Move
shit.
down a
No!
level, greedy son of a
Fuck
bitch.
your Eldritch Blasts. So let's go around the table to see if anybody has anything to plug. Wesley, do you have anything to plug?
I sure do. You can go to ArcadiaPodcastNetwork.com. Check out We're Getting a Dog. We're in season 3 now, so that's fun. I don't know what else is going on, really. Still be safe. The pandemic's not fucking over. So
Yeah,
just because
truth,
people are getting
truth,
vaccinated and you're not doesn't mean it's over. But for those of you being safe, I definitely appreciate it because we're still trying to be safe. And I've just noticed a lot of people not really giving a fuck lately, and it's kind of been upsetting me. So that's what I'm going to talk about. But
Same.
but anyways, for those of you who are being safe, which I'm sure are most of our listeners, if not all, I definitely appreciate it. Thanks.
Hell yeah. Absolutely. Stay safe, everybody. Dustin, do you have anything to plug?
Yeah. I mean, so life's been busy, but Drinks on Dusty is starting to be back again. I mean, whatever. But yeah, new episode Drinks on Dusty will be coming out the next month and everything. A new one coming out tomorrow. And yeah, Drinks on Dusty, all that, like that. Be dope.
Wesley, do you have something else?
Dustin's episode of my food podcast will be out when this is out.
Yeah.
I just remembered, as long as Dustin sends me the audio tonight. Then
Solid.
and we recorded Scott's, and we're going to record Allie's too. So everyone on this show will be on my show.
Woo!
Absolutely. That's amazing. Scott, do you have anything to plug?
I'm always gonna plug our show because I love doing this. I truly do. I'm gonna side plug our awesome DM for putting up with our shenaniganery. Aaron, thank you so much. This is the end of our first arc, right?
Yeah, the first one I've written. And of course you're all here for that shenaniganery. So I'm glad you're here.
And it's
badass.
incredible that we started this more or less a year ago, and here we are
Holy
now.
shit.
So
Yeah,
we've
pretty
been
much.
doing this for a year when we can, and it doesn't show any signs of slowing down. And it's only going to get cooler.
I knocked on wood. Sorry, I had to.
I got a fun.
Yeah, right.
Aaron, if you don't
Exactly.
if you don't mind me cutting off real quick. I mean, I don't
What do
mean
you got?
this doesn't need to be long, but like that's crazy for you to say that, Scotty. But like how we got into this, if it could be like a quick. We did it, like, Aaron's done so much work with doing this podcast. He does so much fucking things. He creates fucking everything. Literally, I come in here, I drink a bunch of shit and talk about a bunch of dumb shit. Like, that's what I do. But...
Oh, you kill most of the monsters,
you
too.
do a good
I'm
hand.
sure.
But, I don't know, it'd be, like, little, not long. Like, fucking, we don't need a monologue. But, like, how we got, like, I got into this because... Aaron texted me once about doing D&D. I was like, nah, that's for nerds. I don't give a fuck about that. And then didn't talk about it. And then
Look at you now.
Then the pandemic hit. He's like, hey, want to do this?
I know you're not fucking doing anything.
I know you're not doing anything.
I
Wanna do this
know
podcast
you're
with
not
me?
doing anything.
I was like, well, fuck, I am not doing anything. So why not? Let's fuck around and do some shit. And it's one of the coolest things to look forward to. And like hanging out with a couple friends and doing this shit. It's fucking awesome.
Love you, buddy. Scott, did you have anything else you wanted to talk about?
No, I think that was it. So thank you
Solid.
very much. Thank you very much, Aaron.
Of
Thank you
course.
for being our DM and our friend and for carrying this story forward.
I'm glad to have all
Thank
of
you for being my former
Yeah.
roommate.
Yeah. And then the second thing I wanted to plug, I'm going to be on Maggie Smith's horror podcast,
Yeah.
Camp Slasher. That's
Ooh,
coming
yeah.
out here in the next few weeks. I'm going to be discussing Jason X.
Are they still on
I'm
Jason?
so
I'm
excited.
I'm really
Jason.
excited
Yeah.
for that show.
I'm so excited to be talking about that. So give that a listen.
Is that out?
And then keep listening to this, guys.
Is that
Thank
out
you.
now?
Fuck
Is their
yeah.
show out
That
now?
podcast rules. Yeah, it's been out for a while.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
The podcast
They're
rules.
on like episode 9 or 10.
Okay, I haven't listened
Oh,
to
fuck
it
yeah.
yet. I've been.
It's
terrible.
really good. She does a great
I like
job
binge
at it.
shows.
She and
sure,
Jacob.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a great podcast about horror movies, and they're going through every like all the fucking
A lot of
big
horror movies.
films.
Yeah.
And they started
And
with
they're doing
Jason.
all
They're
the-
doing all the
the
Jason
Friday
ones
the
first.
13th
Yeah, Friday
ones.
the 13th.
Nice.
Yeah.
Incredible. Allie, do you have anything to plug? I know you wanted to talk a little bit about the Podchaser event for Meals on Wheels.
Yes, I do. So we are matching donations on Podchaser for Meals on Wheels. Basically, what you need to do is go to Podchaser and review our podcast.
Or
and-
any podcast.
Or any podcast. But if you review ours, we'll match it. And then I would also say, with the DM's permission, if you comment a weapon and you're the first weapon that that is commented, you might actually get your weapon in the podcast instead of someone.
Okay. Within reason, because I swear to God, like 50 motherfuckers are gonna flock to this fucking page and be like,
penis!
dick, dildo, penis, a big old peen.
Guys,
It's called
listeners,
a penis wheel.
listeners.
and she uses it. It's so great.
You spin it and
Lil
you spin
Nas
it
on
and there's a
the
bunch of
stripper
different
pole.
penises and whatever lands on the penis pick.
Yeah, what if they say that it's Little Nas
Yes!
coming down the pole?
You can
I
summon
mean-
Lil Nas to come down the pole from heaven. Hashtag
Flint needs a.
Eros needs a toy.
Oh God.
Jesus Christ.
Every time Flint rolls the die now, Eris is gonna be like, roll a 9.
Roll a
Roll a
9.
fucking
God
9.
damn it, roll a 9 or a 6 or them together.
Give it to me. This podcast is brought to you by the Arcadia Podcast Network. Check us out at thatbigddenergy.com or any of your social media platforms.